should have.
Let me make sure this is the right character sheet.
Yeah.
Did I get the right body armor? No, it's the wrong one. It must be this one. I have 3 hog tie sheets on here, and I never remember which one it is. Okay, I found it. Good.
Evan plate.
Everyone has their macros and HPs updated.
Double check.
I don't think I did that yet. Let's see.
Yeah, I didn't. No,
I
got
suppose it's
HP.
just adding a macro technically, since level 3 you just get an encounter power.
Yo, I can't wait to get Curtain of Steel.
Ah, come on.
Yes! You said it!
Yeah.
Curtain of Steel. The double Curtain of Steel in the Wednesday game is beautiful.
Yeah, it's like... Didn't both of you get attacked at once? And you both Curtain of Steeled something?
It was when Joe was like not paying attention.
Oh,
And
right.
Josh threw the noodle monster at us.
Yep.
And like
That was like... I mean,
We
that
both
creature
did like a
had-
combined like 150 damage to it.
That creature had to have been thinking, like a little thought bubble pops up and it's like, I've made a terrible mistake.
oh shit.
Last thought. Fuck.
Last thought, I wasn't the Senate.
Alright.
Alright, I'm gonna make this macro while we're doing stuff.
Alright, looks like we're live. So, everyone can update their HPs and stuff to max. Like, you guys got a rest, a long rest, so...
Oh, rest after the torture.
Right after the
They're
torture,
so kind.
yeah, man.
Yeah, I mean, it's
Got
meant
your
as
dick
a
punched
lesson,
in
not
a few
as...
more times.
Not to keep you
A lesson to
down.
apparently keep a tighter leash on our sorcerer.
Oh my god, no, Curie. Your
Yeah,
one
he's-
claw
he's the
is
crazy,
just
quiet
digging into me.
one. Yeah, so last time, I believe, it was right at the beginning, before you went downstairs, right? Like, that was the start of the session.
Mhm.
I remember.
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah. And, you went below, to pass the 9 trials. And, you know, you mostly, did it, unscathed is the word I'm looking for, where you didn't really fall for all of the traps. And, you tortured, a young squire quite thoroughly.
I'm
You
proud of
clubbed
that.
his feet. And, you didn't fall for the decoy pendant. And you killed the paladin, Pelor, that was low. And, you know, saw his holy symbol of golden ruby and, decided it would be better destroyed. And realizing too late that it was what Mr. Thorne wanted.
Oh, please, too late. We had like 15 seconds to realize it. None of us were paying attention. That's like blaming the owner that the cat ran around the corner and started eating a mouse.
Sure. Yeah, and for your efforts, you were given a punishment. You might remember what he says is basically law. And although some of you kind of enjoyed the torture, I think the lesson still stuck. Or at least I hope it.
I mean, I don't know. Half of us are technically immortal creatures created in Gemini's image. I don't really think we care.
Sure. You're, so the one thing that I'll let you guys know is that while you are technically demons of Gemini, some of you, being sent back is not something you want to do, especially in failure. If you get sent back in failure, you're never going to come back, and it won't be pleasant. So, that's obviously being in the land, in this plane of existence, is what you want to keep on doing. So, you're given a day to rest. Preparation for your next mission. During this day, don't see the other squad anymore. With the woman, the twins, and the barbarian.
Hmm.
Probably wasn't very good.
Maybe they failed.
Probably.
Yeah, so over the day of like recovering from your activities in Theodora's house, what are you guys doing? Anything?
Jotting down a few notes in a journal and completing a few more rituals out in the ritual book that I remember.
Cool.
What would Gats be doing?
Also, you don't see Graham. You were like maybe expecting him to be put in his room, but he is not.
Too weak from the torture.
He was sleeping on the job.
It's true. He did fall asleep during a mission.
It's true, I saw him.
Okay.
I gotta think of what a Gats would be doing, because, like, he's still holding back from brutally murdering this weird slave girl that he's got.
The one who's constantly cowering in fear.
Oh my god, dude. Why did I get this one? Why? What's old Hog doing?
I will be practicing with the spiked chain, considering my lackluster performance.
Cool. Astragus, what are you doing? Besides licking your wounds.
Fire!
Crisping his wounds.
Holy fuck.
Hello.
Okay. No. 1, I like that. 2, I'm eating in a wind tunnel.
Ah. Okay.
I mean, Gats might walk down, like, like this way towards these nerds area.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
The House of Dweebs.
The house of not us.
Yep. You would do that.
Why is my room dark? Who turned out the lights?
Who turned out the light?
Why is everybody's room dark?
You can sleep.
We lost our candle privileges.
So,
Guess we gotta get hallway light now.
But yeah, I mean, there's light in your room.
do these seem vacated or just?
Well, all the doors are locked.
Oh no.
But like I said, no one's entered or left the rooms that you've seen for the day.
I don't want to break down their doors. Get another weird session, Theodora.
I mean, hey, I have lockpicks. You never know.
She's gonna take another session to the speed bag.
To the speed.
Bag.
Josh,
Whew!
I mean, I'll just have to give her the long dick of Gemini.
Oh no.
I don't think that's a function that you own.
Yeah.
It's probably not.
You haven't got that upgrade yet.
Alright.
You need to upgrade your router first.
Oh.
What about you, Keith? Day. What are you doing? Are you doing anything? Are you feeling anything
Yeah. I spend a good deal of the day in my room, and I have a candle in there, and I'm just burning some random papers to create some ash. And I put the ash in the wounds that I got during the torture, so they scar nicely. And I do that as so I know that each mark is a lesson of Gemini, and so I don't fuck up again.
That's really awesome. Like that's some top tier dedication right there.
Mhm.
Gemini will remember that, and so
Considering-
you apparently.
He
I will
was the
never-
one that
I will-
encouraged
I will-
them to originally melt the necklace.
Hey, shh. As I recall, we were downstairs. Astragus just said, "Hey, I feel like burning some stuff," and I was like, "Okay, I don't think we should, but I don't know."
I mean, if you insist.
I mean,
I mean,
I like a good fire.
It's like nobody's looking right now.
I was
That's how
in the,
I remember it.
I was in the corner sweet talking that guy into joining Gemini permanently.
And he did in the end. You're a very fine bargainer.
So a day
Fix this.
passes, and the sun rises. Kind of peeks in through some of the windows in the main hall, and not much sun shines here. Of course, being in the swamp, there's always perpetual fog.
And Shreks.
The time for memeing is ogre. Somebody once. And you are all summoned by the servants come and inform you that the cardinal will see you now.
I would make haste.
Yeah. Let's go.
Move cats. I'm trying to get this retard dog to lay down.
No.
Alright. I've arrived wherever I
Hello.
was going.
Oh no.
I am the sharpest worshiper in the ship.
So you enter his main hall, and you see a circle drawn, a runic circle drawn in blood on the floor, and Adrastus Thorn is out of his normal kind of like noble garb and I don't know what to say, his business casual outfit, and he's now wearing a robe, a long black robe, and with a hood that's back. And Theodora is there, just off to the side, just kind of standing and watching, as it looks like he's preparing something on the ground.
I want to turn to Fletch and be like, "Did you give him that robe? I remember he used to wear something like that."
No. I'm sure it was a blessing.
I miss that old robe.
He looks a lot better in those robes. I like him.
Ah. I trust you have rested well.
And learned a lesson well.
Haven't gotten a good torturing in a while. I appreciate it. That isn't sarcasm either.
Yes. Sometimes it's good to have a reminder. And he lets that just kind of hang in the air. And as he finishes spreading the blood in the circle, and he starts like lowering his head, and he says, if you five would help me. And he starts praying to Gemini out loud, chanting,
Once I realize what prayer he's doing, I will join in at the next appropriate line.
Okay.
I mean, hey, it doesn't do any good to stumble on your lines. Then then
Yeah.
it makes everybody look stupid.
Same here. Would immediately pick up.
Okay.
Um,
So, he, also, as you guys are chanting, Theodora brings in, behind you all, your servants been assigned, and they stand behind you. And she's just kind of back there watching them and watching you all. And, so, after like a minute, with a roar of fire, the blood ignites, and out of the blood and fire forms a demon, one that you all have, some of you have seen before, but a raw demon of Gemini. Not in any kind of human form, just the pure hatred and mutation is the best way to describe it. And of course, it's two-headed as well.
oh, nice.
Better be.
And so, with this thing summoned, Thorn holds out his hand to all of you and he says, "One of you offer your servant to demon, sate its hunger."
Oh. Alright, cool. Send my bitch in.
I knew I shouldn't even say anything. I knew he was gonna get me.
Okay, so what do you do, Gats? You look back and she looks terrified.
Oh, I'm gonna grab her by the throat and rocket it towards the fucking demon.
Oh God!
Rocket her in the air. Oh fuck, that's brutal. I love it. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah. The demon strikes out with like 7 different appendages at once and just tears this screaming woman to pieces. And it seems like her scream doesn't end even as her body is being ripped apart.
Okay.
And then you hear the gibbering of this demon just crunching down on the blood and bone. And Cardinal Thorn takes out a silver ritual knife. And he slowly cuts the demon and draws some of its blood and kind of just lets it hang on the knife as he approaches each one of you. And he traces the symbol of Gemini on the forehead of each of you.
I'll get down onto my knee to make it easier, considering how ridiculously tall I am.
Yes, yeah. He would kind of motion for you guys to take a knee.
Is he
And he does.
carving it into her forehead with a knife, or just painting it with the blood?
Just tracing it in blood.
I was gonna say it'll take a while to engrave a complicated symbol with
Yeah.
a knife into somebody's head.
It's almost done. I swear. I swear.
Oh shit! Oh, that's gonna look bad.
Ooh! I held the knife the wrong direction for that one. Okay, we're gonna need a new forehead redo.
I had too much coffee. I'm so sorry. Yeah. So he does that to each of you. And with a flash of flame, the demon slowly sinks back down into a pool of blood. And then the blood slowly turns to dust. And he says, "Behold, the Nessian knot is forged. You are now one of my knots, an elite squad. My finest, if I may say so myself.
Yes, they're the finest we've ever seen.
So,
But you failed the first thing I sent you on.
well, I mean, even he realizes it was a minor failure. He only punished you because it was like the principal.
He goes down, he sees
Dude, I wanna
everything we did. It was just like, holy shit!
Dude, I just want to raise my hand like a 5-year-old, be like, what happened to the other guys?
You ask about Elisa Daria's knot,
Who?
Elisa,
the woman.
Yeah, the other people.
Yeah,
They're
they
on
dead?
another mission.
Mm.
A mission of murder, much like yourselves.
Oh, thank Gemini.
He looks out his like kind of bay window, and you all see a boat approaching. And he says, "Just in time. My ship has arrived. On the river dock behind the manor, you'll find a square-sailed longship. You all can see it's laden with substantial cargo." And he says, "Your training is at an end. You've proven yourself very worthy. Now it is time for you to use that training and take on your first mission." And he turns to you with the same fiery look in his eyes, and he says, "Your mission is war, children. You will bring war to Talongard. You have 2 objectives, and I implore you to remember my words carefully."
Look to Stragus with a slighting glance.
Carve it into your flesh if you must, but you might run out of skin. You have 2 objectives. You will see a shipment of munitions delivered to a bugbear chieftain named
damn.
Uptie.
What'd you say his name was?
Uptie.
Sorry.
He kind of looks at Hogtie with a slight grin, and he says, he is of the Fire Axe Horde. He makes his camp on the northern coast of Lake Tarek, beyond the Watch Wall. With this shipment, Uptie and his horde will have the resources to unite all of the barbarous hordes of the north and light the fire of war. Sitting on the dock is the ship you'll be taking, captained by a man named Cargild Odenkirk. Tomorrow, when the ship is supplied, it will be your transport. The captain is a ruthless mercenary and not to be trusted. He knows nothing of the specifics of our mission, and you should keep it that way. All he knows is he is smuggling cargo to the north. That is all he need know. Now, once the cargo is safely delivered, he will take you just south, across the lake, under cover of darkness, near the town of Aldencroft. There, excuse me, there, our contract with Captain Odenkirk will be concluded. It's a shame how greedy he has proven. I had hoped to let the captain serve me again, but it seems he is too much of a liability. What do we do to liabilities?
Oh, I'm gonna murder him.
They get sent to Gemini.
Yes. Kill him, kill his crew, burn his ship, leave no survivor. It is crucial that no one suspects our involvement, and loose ends need to be taken care of. Oh, but do be sure to reclaim the coin I gave him. Best not to be wasteful.
Naturally.
that's the first half. Questions so far?
Everything clear so far.
Theodora walks over to like a little kind of a, I don't know what's called, but a little table, has like wine and glasses on it, and she begins pouring some. And he says, when that is done, you will begin your second task. We will do more still to aid the bugbears and their horde. They are mighty warriors, but poor siege engineers. You will infiltrate the Keep Ballantine, keystone of the Watch Wall. You will kill its commander, sabotage its defenses, and open the gate for his horde.
Oh, that's pretty hot.
Yeah, so, oh, did we just lose someone? Andrew.
Might have been Andrew, yeah.
It was probably Andrew. I don't see anybody else missing.
Yeah, just him.
Yep, just Andrew.
So he says, once all the shaggy monstrosities pierce the watch wall, the bugbears will pillage and lay waste to the townships of the north, and the local garrisons will have no choice but to meet Uptai in the open field. Uptai is one of the most brilliant, gifted, and murderous bugbears of his generation. I expect these battles will go poorly for the knights of fair Talongard. Do all of this, and when your task is done, break this clay seal. And he approaches Fletch with a clay seal adorned with a knot of thorns surrounding the holy symbol of Gemini.
Mm-hmm.
So he hands you that.
Take that with caution.
When you break it, I will have more instructions then. Succeed, and I will see you rewarded handsomely. Fail or betray me, and he just kind of, looks to Theodora and looks to you all, and he says, you'll pray for the comfort of death before I am done with you. The mission you start upon today is a holy mission. The people of Talongard think they have seen the last of the mighty Gemini. Soon enough, we will remind them that there is no escaping his grasp. Let us toast our success. And Theodora brings the platter over of wine glasses. And he hands you wine, all of you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure some of you would prefer blood. Unfortunately, we used it all in the ritual.
Damn.
What happened to those blood cookies?
I thought I baked a lot.
So he holds it up as if to toast. Do any of you have a toast?
Sure.
On? I mean, we're supposed to say something. You don't.
Yeah.
It isn't just drinking. I mean,
That's
dude,
all
you know,
it- Oh, I
It's
got
just
nothing.
he holds it up as if it's just a moment that passes, just in case you guys want to say to Carnage or something I don't know. I just want to give you the chance.
to the downfall of Pelor.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
And the return of a glorious god to this realm.
And he says, to war. And he drinks.
Much simpler.
Alright, yeah.
I will down the entire glass.
And he
Basically
says,
drink it like normal alcohol.
nice. And he says, that will be all. And he says, I have important business to attend to myself. He goes and exits his back door there. And Theodora just grins at you before taking a sip of her own wine glass and then licking her lips. And just kind of curiously looks at the
Looks at
boat's
the
out
cup.
back. Do Cats, are you okay?
God. With that, Fletch is just gonna bow while he sees Gats kind of licking his lips himself, like,
No.
I should ready my things
Oh,
quickly.
oh.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go ready my stuff. Astragus, don't go burning any more mission objectives.
Objectives.
Just give Theodora the
Well, dude, well, like,
gentleman,
how you gonna
gentleman bow and then go to get my things.
Okay.
how you gonna tell Astraeus not to burn the next objective when the next objective is after we get there to burn the ship?
Well, that's not until the objective.
No, you
Well, they
burn
burned
that
and
Yeah,
destroyed
yeah,
the mission
burn the
objective
ship,
instead of
keep the
fulfilling the mission objective.
Wait
Like
there.
3 out of 5 mission objectives involve burning, so I think we'll be okay.
I think we'll be okay, but there are still 2 more that require not being burned.
And I will still. I forgot to say, I'll bow to Theodora as I leave.
Okay.
People are bowing.
You got to be respectful to the thing that's at level 18.
And just tortured the shit out of you.
Yeah.
Greater demon of Gemini.
Oh, she's a demon too. That's sick.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you've
Gats
all
isn't
seen-
gonna bow, but he's gonna do that side wave. And he's deucing.
I imagine we got to use those awful illusion circlets.
Oh man.
It might be a little difficult to
I don't remember which one
pass
my
off
room
shipping a
is.
bugbear to a bunch of dangerous bugbears outside the wall.
Whatever. I'll get to strangle him at the end. It's good enough.
Yeah. So you guys gather your gear and head out to the docks behind the manor. Out back.
I will turn on human disguise mode.
Oh, okay. You guys wanna?
Well, I'm doing it at least, because I don't know. If he wants zero suspicion, I don't want any of them accidentally escaping when I'm so obviously fucking wacko.
Yeah.
Do you? I don't know. I'd have a little more faith in yourselves. Do you really think you're gonna let any of these guys live?
I mean, yeah, but we're gonna sleep at some point. One of them might try to leave. I mean, I have faith that once we start killing them, none of them are gonna escape. But like, you never know what people are gonna do in the middle of the night.
In the middle of the ocean?
I mean, they could just swim away.
It's the ocean. The sharks or something. Look at them.
Sharks are not actually that interested in eating people.
If they're cut, they will.
So
Ooh.
who is gonna assume a different form, and what is that?
Well, I'm thinking, because we don't have our other stuff yet, so I'm going to be walking around in spike plate. I'd probably assume the Dragonborn form again, just as a safety precaution, because my hands are kind of irregular.
Also in your guys' rooms, you all find that other magic item I promised you.
Oh.
Ah, yeah.
Well, then I would definitely adorn that.
Go through. What was your item, Fletch?
The imposter spiked plate.
Ooh.
So I won't be getting on there with spiked plate armor. I'll be getting on there with just what looks like to be chainmail. Since I'll have my... Well, I'm thinking here cautiously because I'm going to have a sword and shield anyway. Imposter's plate. Polymorph.
Okay,
Make
I
it
found it.
But yeah, I'll actually... Yeah, I'll polymorph that into just regular cloth clothing then.
And Astragus, you got the skull mask.
Yeah, I realized later that it wouldn't to me because my fire spells pierce resistance anyway. So
Oh, damn. Do you not want that?
Yeah, so I don't need it anymore. I'll just get standard +2 cloth armor.
Oh yeah, wow, you could just get +2 armor. No, I don't care. I like what I chose better.
I can't exactly go around waltzing around in spike plate for.
Yeah, as even disguised, you'll be like bumping into people and like drawing blood.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
It's just my aura, you know.
My shoulders are kind of sharp, you know. It's
That's
whatever.
what he-
It's a personal problem.
That's it.
Yeah,
Bored
he's
of it.
just so edgy. People get cut by being close to him.
I'd probably use the circlet to be a less burly of a man.
What magic item are you taking?
Oh, ebon plate armor.
Everybody's just getting armor.
Well, I took mine for the disguise factor.
You see, I changed mine just now because I remembered something, but yeah, I'll describe it once it gets to me.
Just +1 ebon armor?
Yep. I didn't know if there was a +2 that was better.
Oh, there.
You probably can't get it. It's only up to level, I think, 6 that we were allowed, so.
Yeah,
It's only
yeah.
level 3, yeah.
So, okay, got that. And, Keith, you wanted the armbands.
Yeah. And I'll also use the circlet to, now that I'm all scarred up, I make myself look like a younger human, and I try to hide the symbols of Gemini on my armor and stuff.
Oh, yeah, that's easy to do.
Yeah. I would definitely be sure to make sure none of my symbols are showing.
Fletch, your symbol is showing.
Oh no.
Fletch blushes and moves to put his hair over his Gemini symbol.
Excuse me.
Fuck.
Baka.
Fuck.
Alright, perfect.
Pierce your own fire resist. Typical.
Typical nerd.
Alright. So, out back on the docks as you all proceed disguised, as pretty bland-looking humans and or dragonborn. That's
I changed it just now
Oh.
because I didn't like the other thing.
okay. So battle harness was what you had chosen.
Yeah, just because I forgot that my feet basically did the exact same thing, so it was pretty much worthless. This is way cooler for having such a high sneak. I get an extra bonus to sneak checks from it, and as an encounter, I can turn invisible until the end of the encounter.
Unfortunately,
Until I attack. What?
Rare.
What do you mean it's rare?
It's a rare item.
Not common nor uncommon.
It has to be common or uncommon?
Yeah, rares are rare. There's only one of them in existence.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's boring. Alright, then I'll decide on something else. Just continue.
Okay. So, out back on the docks, you see a bunch of men on the ship. It's figure out what kind of. It's like one of those Viking ships. It doesn't have any cabins or anything. It's just one big open hole kind of thing.
Mm.
And it has a square sail, and you see a bunch of like Nordic Viking dudes, you know, that type of look to them, and with weapons and armor, of course, kind of crewing it. And a grizzled Northman with a wiry beard, pale blonde hair, and just covered in scars approaches you all. And he kind of gives you all a wary look. He eyes you all up and down. Do you guys do anything?
pushing up the wide-brimmed hat that I have on my head to make sure the circlet doesn't ever get knocked off.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna level my gaze at him. Just say, hey, how's it going?
So yeah, I guess with you saying that, he says, "You will guard our boat all the way north, yes."
No.
Urge to kill rising.
Which one was that? Was that him? Was that this
Yeah,
guy?
Captain.
Oh my god, I can't wait to get there.
So what do you say?
Hmm. Oh man.
Oh boy.
Oh. Oh, I don't think I was ready for that kind of an accent. Like Gats is froze as fuck right now.
Yes, we will be accompanying.
Then I will take you to the cursed north past hope and life. And he
Thank you.
starts like walking towards his boat.
I will follow.
So you see his ship up close is very seaworthy and strong-hulled. It looks like it has a very resilient hull. Probably suited to surviving the rough, icy seas of the Northern Ocean. Alright, Sylvan armor. You're gonna wear something elf-made, huh?
I guess.
He had to stretch it out a little bit.
Hogtie's new armor has lots of...
It has some elf ears on it, you know.
Yeah, elf ears. There you go. Now you made it, Sylvan.
The special Sylvan touch.
Alright, yeah, so the ship just immediately sets sail, and you see that the most of the inside of the ship is crowded with just crates upon crates and barrels.
Oh man.
And I mean, if you guys are curious at all, you see that the crates and barrels are filled with weapons. So a couple hours kind of pass as you reach, you're going down the river headed out to the open ocean. You're offered hardtack and beer.
I'll take it, I mean.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, Fletch is gonna do something a little odd, but just kind of, pass the time, especially for everyone, so they're not really worried about us too much. It's fucking weird. Take out his lyre and actually start playing some music.
Cool.
Is he just weirdly grotesque and like fucked up sounding?
Actually, no, it's pretty close to a sea shanty that he thinks that they would probably like.
Look at Fletch going in.
Yes, I have heard this one.
Oh, I can't wait to kill him.
There's like 3 sea shanties and you got the first one down.
The buckler on the deck.
So this Viking comes over by Kaith and kind of puts one leg on the side of the boat, kind of next to you, Kaith, and whips out his dick and starts pissing off the side of the boat. He goes, "Ah!" That hits the spot.
Oh,
Yeah, have good
Expecting a
aim.
fancy toilet.
I maintain eye contact with him the entire time and follow suit.
Okay.
Eye contact for dominance.
Yeah, he just kind of nods and says, so, looks like you got your sea legs. And just kind of pats you on the back while his dick's still out.
Well, his dick is still.
As he's pissing.
We're getting some homoerotic overtones. I can dig it.
So you see, as you're sailing, there are countless farming communities and fishing villages.
We're just
people are
seeing
like
this happen.
looking at your boat. What?
Who are just seeing this happen as we go by.
Oh yeah, totally. Maybe not right at that exact moment, but yeah, I mean they see you and you like a bunch of women kind of out like washing their laundry in the river, like wave to you all. Hi. The captain just is kind of like he immediately puts on like a fake smile and like waves back.
So you just see like the darkest brooding character with the biggest sword standing there,
I'll wave back.
staring him down.
My resting face is pretty much a scowl, but as I sit there and kind of imagine what will be happening to all these people in the future, I can't help but let out a smile. That's a slight smile.
Yeah. And Cargild says, wouldn't want to get them suspicious, eh?
God. Oh my god. Fletch is gonna be waving out to them. Like, should I play a tune as we go by?
Mm-hmm.
Oh god. So, yeah, he'll play something a little softer as he goes by and waves to them all.
Okay.
Oh god. The side that no one saw Fletch have to do while he worked alone briefly.
Yeah, so, you guys hit the ocean and start sailing north to the Cursed Lands. So across the ocean, and a week is going to pass.
Oh god, that's fucking boring.
Yeah.
Probably go through the whole list of music that I know.
Did you say a week?
Yes.
That is a lot of Viking thing.
Yeah, you're gonna be taking the whole long ship. Eyebrow raise.
So the nights are, you're forced to sleep just out on, on the deck, under the stars, along with all the other crew. And, you basically just eat nothing but hardtack and a little bit of beer. And during that week, everyone roll perception.
I'd also like to roll a d20 for how many times I hit my head trying to get up from being shorter than I am.
Oh, yeah. Fine.
Let's see, perception. I think I have a +1 to it.
That's solid 2 there.
1d20 +1. Here we go. 5,
Hey,
naturally.
you're doing better than I did. At least you have a modifier.
Wait, what are you rolling?
How do you not have a modifier? Do you have negative wisdom?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Are you rolling perception?
Yes.
Nice. Let me get my.
I assume it's probably us noticing something subtle about the Vikings or the boat
Dude,
itself.
I'll notice something senpai right now.
Ooh!
I mean, I got the same as Josh.
The hell would I do for a week?
I would Go to the
Oh
captain.
no.
Captain Coglan, there's a boat looking to intercept us, it seems.
He immediately runs over to the side and looks over in that direction. And following his gaze, you all see definitely a patrol ship on an intercept course. She's seen us, sure as damnation, and there's no way the Frosthammer will outrun her loaded like this. One look at our cargo, and they'll know us for exactly what we are. What do you guys do?
So like, does this have any oars?
Ooh, that's a good idea.
So you're saying we need to lighten the load?
No. He's saying that we're pretty much going to have to kill them.
We're gonna get in.
Or talk our way out of it if anybody wants to try that. I mean, I don't know.
But what if?
Me and Gas are probably going to immediately jump to murder.
But like as a side thing, does this ship have like any kind of oar system?
This one you're sailing on, I mean, it has like emergency oars, but it wouldn't gain you any kind of speed this heavily
Okay.
laden. It's
Yeah.
pretty obvious the ship that's gaining on you is very fast and not weighted down with like 4 tons of weapons.
Because we're carrying bulk weapons for basically barbarians.
It's about to be weighted down with the dead corpses of its crew.
Anybody want to try to talk to him before we teach him a lesson?
I'll try to talk them down, but be ready.
So the ship gets closer, and you see on the side of it, it's emblazoned with, it says, "The Blade of Saint Martius."
Oh, that's adorable. I'll say under my breath.
It's a smaller ship than yours. You see there's about 13 men.
It's smaller than this and they fit 13 people on that? Where do they sleep?
Ocean Patrol, boy.
It's smaller, but it's two decked. I meant like,
Okay.
I
It's
should've
just
said
like,
shorter.
I'm just like, okay, let's just cut this in half. And it's just like, okay, so you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. They pretty much have like only this upper part to stand on and like move to. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, so they start approaching. You see the banners of, the country and the knights and Pelor and everything else. Do you guys do anything but try to act not suspicious?
You know what would be really funny as fuck? If we had Astraeus like fucking cannon it down with his fire.
I mean, it's a ship. I mean, it's probably reasonably damp considering where we are. I don't think it's just gonna catch on fire like it's a pyro lighting a heavy on fire in TF2.
That was good.
I mean,
Oh,
you can always set the
Jesus.
sails, but oh yeah, that's real small.
Dude, they have a better ship than us. We should take it.
Nothing stops us if we kill all of them.
It's true.
So it gets closer, and what looks to be like a knight and also the captain of their ship says, "Heave to in the name of the king."
Hail, good captain.
Heave to means stop and let us attach boarding stuff to. And so Cargill does start lowering the sails and whatnot and slowing down and allowing that to go on. Boat will get.
Yeah. Let them get close enough so.
Let let them board first. It's like that scene in The Matrix.
Yo, I don't even think we need to let them board first. I'm gonna get right here.
I mean, hey, they have crossbows.
I'm gonna get right here.
I'm gonna lean against the center mast. Very nonchalantly.
Man overboard!
Dude, Jesus Christ, we're like
They're multi-track drifting over here.
Sorry. Oops.
Rip the grid.
I'm trying to. I messed up. I clicked too many things.
Alright, here, let me just really trigger some people's OCD. Yeah, okay, there we go. Then let's just myself slightly. Okay, yeah, that's perfect.
You seem to have lost a sailor, Captain.
Captain.
Captain!
We need more arrows.
Oh fuck! I was muted.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, I mean, are you like really, are you adjusting for him? Did you need to switch to a better voice?
No, sorry about that. He says, "I demand to speak to whoever's in charge."
Okay.
Like Cargill starts like slowly walking forward, but
I'm gonna kind of hold up a small, like, weight. Yes, good night is the issue.
in the name of the king, I demand to search your cargo.
Under what pretenses,
His guard holds out like a scroll, and he says, "I have been given right to search all boats in the name of the king, and to kill any smugglers I find."
very good and all, but I don't see why we would be under such suspicions.
The slow ass moving boat.
Where is your credentials? You've provided none.
Oh. Oh no.
Eh.
And he looks at like all the grizzly Viking dudes, and one of them's like pissing off the side, and he says, "And frankly, you're not in service to the king."
I think we left the credentials around here somewhere. Let me go look. I'm also like looking around, like not showing them what's in the boxes, but just like looking into them.
Yeah. I'm gonna go to the captain.
These aren't the droids you're looking for.
And just tell him, like, I need the papers. And just try and play it off to see if he has any or not.
Who are you asking for papers?
The captain.
We've already shown you our writ.
No, I'm saying the one of our ship, Cargill.
Oh, you're talking to Cargill?
Yeah, if he has any.
He says, kind of like, he turns like sideways to the knight captain, and he shows you like his axe on his belt. He's like, "I got it." Fuck, why am I doing that accent? "I got it right here."
I don't think those are the same credentials. I know you had the right ones around here somewhere.
Well,
Knight starts moving forward. Make way while you find your credentials. I will inspect your cargo.
Of course. Gentlemen, please be so kind to show the captain. Kind of point to Hogtie, Gatsastrigus, and Cave. While I kind of step aside and let them come through. Right over there, gentlemen. I'm sure they'll...
Now, what have we here? What are you transporting anyway? As he's like pulling out a crowbar.
Few necessary means that was ordered upon request. Please,
I'm until he opens it before I do anything because it's funny.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's like, oh, necessary supplies, huh? What is that? Food? As he's like slowly prying it open. And he pops it open and he kind of looks in there and he says, weapons?
Now!
Y'all are pretty dumb.
And immediately just like morph my armor back.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not hog tying them immediately.
Hold on. Oh, dude, I love my fucking initiative rolls.
Do we get a surprise?
Yeah.
I'm gonna Tempest dance their shit in right here.
I'll give you guys a surprise round. So.
Hook, line, and sucker.
Pulse Burst 1 is right next to me, right?
Yeah.
What? Yes.
Think like this.
It's a circle around you.
Oh, it's a circle around.
It's basically this.
Yeah. If it says blast, it's in a direction. If
Okay.
it's burst, it's around you.
Alrighty, thanks, man. The only person who ever, like my current character who deals with burst is indisposed.
Yeah.
Josh killed him.
Yeah. With a blade through his heart.
He was so young.
Oh no.
We're totally stealing their ship, right?
Yeah.
Finally, some leg room.
All right.
Well, it depends on how well his crew could captain it.
There's so many people.
So, Keith. First.
This is a surprise round, right?
Yeah.
We only get one standard.
Yep.
Can I charge during a surprise?
Yep.
Go ahead and charge. And that's a +1 from charging, so 19 versus AC.
That will miss.
Okay.
Prize round has CA, right?
I'm pretty sure. Yeah. So that's what, a 20?
21.
Plus charging, yeah.
So many Vikings and sailors.
This is a 21 hit?
Yeah, it will.
Okay.
Let me just make sure it says you get CA.
I think you get CA during the
Yeah,
surprise
you do.
round. It makes sense.
Yep. So he takes
13.
damage. Okay.
Alright.
Asparagus.
Let's see. You guys, I'm sure, will deal with those ones. It's fine. So I'm going to start with just like scorching, bursting these guys.
Okay.
Better be really damp out. I swear, if you burn down our free boat.
I don't know. We may have to burn it either way.
I mean, yeah, but I want to loot it first.
That too. We can do that while it's still burning.
You're a big guy. Are you?
Okay, you kill all of them.
Oh yeah.
Oh shit!
Glad we got the
Lovely.
significant one here.
One of the guards shouts out, They got a fire mage!" And, yeah, okay. Hog tie.
How die? I don't know. Do I want to try to kill the captain, or do I want to just hit everybody that's around me? You know, I am a sucker for just trying to kill the captain, so you know what? We have combat advantage, right?
Yes, you did.
I'm gonna go for the dazing strike on the captain.
Anyone? Okay.
Holy shit. What is that roll?
Oh, dude, are you gonna roll twos all session again?
Whew. Whew. Oh. Alright, well, I miss. Okay. I'm gonna continue on. I'll be in the back. Holy shit.
Gats.
Cats. Alright, now that I've got an 11 to really show my stuff, I'm gonna devastate the guy in front of me.
Devastate. Yeah, you hit him and kill him.
Cool. I'll shift up. No, I can't do that. This is a surprise round.
Gee.
I remember.
Going for a quick enfeebling strike.
That'll hit and kill the dude. Okay. Back on normal initiative. He draws his sword to go along with his shield. Says, smugglers! Kill them! For the king! And he will attack Mr. Hogtap.
I'm not big anymore. He doesn't have to prioritize me.
It's the chain.
Yeah, yeah, so since the captain is nearby, he will probably notice the blade noticeably stops short of where my body begins.
Yeah. Yeah. Alright, alright, so...
Yeah, that, I mean, I don't know what you expect, that hits.
13.
Alright,
So
jeez.
attack on this Radiant. So you are prone and marked.
Okay, let's give myself a blue mark, because they're sailor assholes.
Blue. Righteousness. Yeah, so this sailor will see Gats cutting down his buddy, and he will shoot a kill.
Don't do it.
Only one.
He didn't do it.
He
He just... Actually, that did hit me. I have 21. I'm not near Fletch. I'm used to my other character.
Oh, okay. So you take 5 damage.
No! How dare he?
Oops, what?
Oh, that's 37. It used to be 36.
Viking.
Alright. Is this the dick one, or is that guy on the other side of the boat?
Oh yeah, dick one. It takes him a couple minor actions to get his dick away. Then he runs.
Dude, he would have been a man if he fought with it out, dude, flopping in the wind.
Dude,
No.
he has to have time to tuck.
We'll move up and it. He'll hit.
Oh god, the night captain. He is not having a good day.
Oh, why do you think I wanted him over here?
Yeah, I mean, it was the obvious choice, considering we weren't going to talk our way out of that.
Okay, he does some damage.
Well, we don't exactly have the greatest backup people for that.
So 2 crossbow bolts going towards you, Fletch.
Ah! No. Oh, fuck, it meets.
5 damage.
Ah!
Chuck a throwing axe. The guys across. And Keith, it's your turn.
Am I considered flanking because of the Viking?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna minor split my swords, minor quarry, and twin strike.
Alright, cool.
And flanking, so both of those are +2.
Yeah, so the 22 will hit. Team. He is bloodied.
That's all for me.
Sailor will shoot Fletch. Miss. And a strike.
Did you mute? Strigius.
Okay. Step 1, 2. Put Wicked Temptation on Fletch. And then Fire Shroud, which will be the Knight Captain and then the Sailor.
Okay.
Captain. Sailor. That one's actually verse forward, but yeah.
Okay. Ongoing. Oh, versus Fortitude. Well, that'll miss.
Songs.
Cool. That's it for you?
Yep.
I will stand up. Oh, still Viking, never mind.
Here. And, just, throw an axe across the guy on the other boat.
Oh, Jesus, throwing axes.
And miss. And hog tie.
I'm gonna stand up and turn on Battle Fury stance.
Oh shit.
I'm gonna riposte strike this special snowflake. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Hits.
I have combat advantage, right? Do I?
Yeah, you're flanking with the captain.
But. So that is, so high flurry, it's another 12 damage. Oh, that's incorrect, never mind. I don't know why that's a 12. Is it supposed to be a 12? I have so many things I've never had before on Hogtie. Yeah, that should be a D10.
Yeah, it should be your spike chain.
Yeah, I'll just roll a D10. Okay, yeah, that's about par for the course. Okay, so 8 damage. Okay, yeah. So that's
yeah.
which one of those sneak attack?
You kill him. But your sneak attack should only do 2d6 plus 4, so you don't only add your strength.
Yeah, but I thought I had 20 strength. Do I not?
My sheet shows.
I'm sorry, I'm retarded. Never mind.
Okay. And so you're no longer prone or marked. Get up, and that's it for you, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so still kind of reeling from your guys' sneak attack, you whip your spike chain around his neck, whole like a chainsaw cord, although you don't know what that is, and it makes his head spin like a Beyblade.
Let it rip. Yeah, I'm making this a lot easier to Extinguish.
So these guys will immediately start trying to undo these boarding planks. He's gonna do, and the captain will start screaming in like a frothing rage as he just jumps across planks and lands and swings his axe down. His massive axe down. Oh, and I actually have to look if that hits.
I mean, they do have crossbows out. It's not like they have shields.
It misses. So he just brings his axe down into the boat's deck, and just a splinter of splinters flies out. Gets.
Or can I shift here? Or would I don't know. I don't know. That's like a kind of a jump.
Yeah, it's. I would say that's. You can't shift there because it's open air, technically.
Yeah. Could I jump there?
Yes.
I want to jump there.
Well, yeah, as long as you're not shifting, you can just move there.
Oh, I just want to move there.
Yeah,
You're right.
you said shift. So
My bad. I didn't mean
that's-
shift. I just want to move there.
Okay. You do that.
Alright, cool. I want to counter them with my close burst. Strength from Valor.
Okay.
I need 1, 2. Just take the
Strength
12
from something other than
Oh.
Valor?
of Valor, yeah.
Something
Well,
other than Valor?
Other than Valor.
Anything but valor.
You kill both of them.
So I gain 10.
In a total guts fashion, you swing your massive sword around, and the next second, body parts are flying through the air. Crumpled arms and legs and heads and torsos, just
And then for my my last move of the turn, I will face him and point directly at him.
ah, ah! You, like reload his crossbow. Okay.
All right.
Switch to my javelin. Take a shot at this sailor right here.
Okay. Your trusty javelin hits. Useless Venomfell. Yeah. Okay, you kill him.
Oh god, you just threw a javelin into it.
And then I'll just radiant mark this one for my last action. Minor.
Okay. What's the range on that? Do you have that much range?
Should be. Or actually, never mind, because it'll end anyway. When I do
Oh,
it.
because you didn't engage him.
And it's 5, so that would be in my range. Divine challenge.
Yeah, I think with the rest of these guys,
Pretty well fucked.
all the massive number of people throw axes or something at him.
Do you want a healing word, Hogtie?
Yeah, I'm fine. We got another couple days anyway.
Alright.
Thanks, though.
Loot the ship!
Oh, yeah. But how much more weight can we carry, Captain?
He says, you know, we have room.
Excellent. Come on, let's go. I want all their shit.
Yeah. So, you guys start kind of pillaging the ship. There's just kind of mundane weapons and armor. Very little in the way of actual treasure aboard. You find
Take
200.
those and add them to the shipment.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's a good idea.
Okay, yeah, that's Although
bigger
these are all
surplus.
marked. These are all marked weapons of they're
Oh.
marked with the seal.
I mean, hey, it gives us something to do. We can just scratch it off.
Okay, yeah, that's
Makes it
something
more
to do to kill
terrifying
time.
for the enemy when they see a bunch of bugbears with the king's swords.
That too, actually. I don't know why. I don't know why they would care. It's just
Yeah,
something
I
to go
guess-
swing at people.
No, that's a good point.
Induce
You-
fear.
That actually would be. That's not a bad idea to just leave the king symbol on them. It might make the kingdom think that they have someone on the inside supplying them.
Subterfuge.
There is about 200 gold and just kind of loose coin on the corpses. There is a gold Pelor sunburst mounted in the captain's cabin.
Oh. Oh boy. Fletch, we must deface it. Is it like made out of actual gold?
Yeah, it's solid gold.
Oh, holy shit. I'm gonna take it down and bring it out on deck.
Yeah. I'm helping them disassemble that whole thing.
I'm gonna start ripping up. Is it like a pointed star?
Pelor's symbol isn't pointed. It's more like the flames are kind of rounded in a circle.
Yeah, then
Like
I'm just
going-
gonna let's just start
going-
breaking them off like Kit Kats.
Okay, yeah. Kit Kats. Fuck.
Give me
Yeah, you can just kind of just smash it and deface it enough to where it's just gold, basically. So yeah, it's worth 500 gold.
Put that into the invisible loot bag. I mean, we'll probably need to split some of it with the captain. I mean, they did help. I'll give them a couple chunks of the.
Yeah, we'll
Of
give
the
them the
star.
sunburst stuff.
Yeah, give them the gold so we can take it back.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Keep
You give him the gold and he like bites it.
Then, meanwhile, he sees us breaking apart the symbol and handing it out to everyone.
Yeah.
I think that-
Here's some advance payment.
He gives you a nod and he says, we should burn it.
Agree.
Of course.
But first, I'm gonna put a rope around the captain and pretty much hang him from the bow of the ship.
Oh God, whoa.
You get a chuckle from all the Vikings as they laugh as he's.
Fine handiwork. Alright.
A message to
Fine.
those who come by.
We should have left one alive on Keelholder.
Do you approve of Fletch's hangman's knot?
I'll say that Fletch has definitely over the years acquired a particularly good hang knot.
I've learned from the
the-
best.
The Judge Hogtie gives it a 9.5 out of 10. Your execution could have been quicker.
I'm sure Stragus has fun setting this shit on fire.
Yeah. What does that look like, Astragus?
I mean, he'd just be lobbing explosive fireball after explosive fireball at it
Yeah, it goes
till the
up.
whole thing just caught.
I'm sorry, did you guys take the food?
Oh yeah.
So it's a lot better than hardtack.
Yeah, I was gonna say we were gonna take the food, but we jumped to burning it pretty quick.
Yeah.
Well, we basically were taking fucking everything. We even took the shitty mundane weapons as extra fucking booster to our own shipment.
Okay, cool. Awesome.
We spared nothing. I'm sure all these guys are fucking ecstatic to have some real food too.
Yeah, totally. So yeah, it's like all kind of just heavily salted meat, but it's like, it's meat. Yeah, at least you guys are getting some, and some fish that's been caught and kept in barrels. Some water. It's mostly water. There's no alcohol, but you already had beer, so.
Who needs water?
I would actually like the water. I've been avoiding alcohol ever since the prison.
There is quite a bit of water. Like the Vikings, of course, had water. Like you gotta have water, but yeah, just they're like you don't want your beer.
Feel free, take it yourself.
Cool. All right. Well, some more days are gonna pass, so you guys can just heal yourselves.
Oh yeah. My wounds hog tie themselves back together.
I'm sure the captain has no questions about us after that.
Yeah. He just kind of gives you a gruff nod, like, you'd interpret it as, oh, it's good to have crazy murderers along.
They don't also kill us.
Attempted to handle the situation, but went right along with what he wanted anyway.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah, a couple more days will pass, and this is kind of over that week.
Oh yeah, I shift my armor back.
Doesn't really matter at this point. They definitely saw it.
You never know. I'm not worried about them seeing it. It's just also comfortable to sleep without having spiked armor.
You're like in a blanket and it's just like spiked through and you're just like, this is fine. I guess you wouldn't wear your plate when you slept. That would be kind of difficult.
So you guys reach the coast of the northern lands. Oh wait, no, not yet. You don't reach it quite yet. You reach close to an island. You see an island in the and the captain, you notice him kind of talking in his like Nord speak to his sailors, motioning them to kind of like adjust the course to that island. You
I would go ask
say
him,
do.
why are we leaving our course?
We are a little light on fresh water, I think. We are passing Seal Isle. There's a stream that feeds into the bay there. We'll take on water there. I'll send a party to the shore. Of course, that means we'll spend a day in some of the richest fur seal hunting grounds all along this coast. I'm thinking of organizing a hunting expedition. Interested? And you look around and you see like just barrels of water.
Yeah, sure. Why not? We're gonna be here anyway.
Trying to think. Would I know that this delay would probably upset Estratus?
Well, this... you weren't really given a timetable for this. You're just kind of told to get it done, so I don't think you would know that there's any kind of time limit.
Alright.
It doesn't seem to be the day sensitive kind of thing. He just wants it done
He's like, go
soon.
burn this place down. And
Regardless of whether there's a time or not, I say make it as quick as possible.
If we help, it'll get over with faster.
I'll join you in hunting for the day.
yeah, okay, cool. So he kind of like gives you guys like a nod of like, hey, you're listening to me because I'm the captain now. Cool. And yeah, he looks like he's not angry about you guys agreeing.
Why would he be angry?
He's a Swedish Viking. Don't interrupt.
Do you not like going to IKEA? What's wrong with you? I assembled this boat from the IKEA instructions. Since I'm Swedish, they were easy. You just attach the Neverraven to the Fjärvarde.
Oh my god. I am horrible at an accent, by the way. Yeah, so, yeah, his boat approaches the island, and you of course see the seals there. With it's the time of year, I guess, when seals grow fur. I'm kind of clueless on that, but apparently they do.
Fresh baby fur.
Yes. And
Let's go.
yeah, and he explains that the pelts are worth like a lot of money. So yeah, club their feet. So who is all gonna go? He gives you like whoever wants it. Like he's taking a boat, like a little skiff, and he has another boat that he's offering to anyone else who wants.
I'll hop in it.
I'll go too.
I have no idea how seal hunting works, so I'm just gonna go along with whatever description you're giving me. I'm not a poacher.
Seal hunting's pretty easy. You just take out your trusty club.
And you smack it over the head.
Do they not really fight back?
They're not. No, they don't fight back, and they're not very fast.
No.
Oh God, no wonder they're no wonder they're in so much trouble.
Definitely go.
Okay.
Gats, you're not coming.
He's coming.
Yeah, I take out the club that I got from the prison, and I just go, oh good, another reason to use it.
I'll take out mine as well.
I cherish that thing, by the way.
Yeah. It's got all the little dents in it from all the little toe bones you've broken.
Oh yeah.
You just fondly stroke it and run your hands along the bumps.
The embedded toenails occasionally.
God damn.
Oh, it's so brutal. Yeah, perfect. So, you guys can roll nature. Yeah, you can all roll nature. Whoever wants to hunt them, club some baby seals.
Club.
Yes! Fletch is the master seal clubber.
Yo, hold on. Let me get this nat 20 on this fucking roll.
So,
Yo.
nice. So you all realize that you have to basically club them, because if you use any kind of blade, it'll ruin the pelt. So how do you kill them, Fletch? How do you specifically kill?
Oh God.
I mean, they're slow, so you can just get up to it, right?
Literally put my my foot on like the tail and then smash the back of the head, so it can't get away, and I get like
What,
perfect.
your fist?
What?
With what though? Your fist?
The club I have from the prison still.
Oh, you have one too.
Yeah, I never got rid of it.
I don't think anybody got rid of their club. I had one.
Yeah. Okay, if you all have one, then yeah, you guys just spend a good old day.
Dude, so like the first seal that I go up to,
Oh no!
Yeah.
I don't realize what I need to hold back, and when I club it, it like rips its head off and sends it rocking down like the beach that we're probably, and they're just, the captain's probably just staring at me like, no, that's too much.
I'm gonna choke him out with my spike chain.
Oh fuck!
Gotta ruin the pelt, fam.
It does? I don't know how that would ruin it. I mean, I'm just using a metal chain to choke him out.
Well, you're
It's
shredding
Oh
the
yeah,
skin.
if you just choke it, and
But it's spiked though.
you can kind of angle it like so it just gets like the head. I don't think they have fur on their head.
I was under the impression that spike chains were like usually just spiked at the ends, and like the rest of it
Oh,
was
okay.
just metal.
The whole thing's spiked.
Oh, that's pretty neat.
Yeah, it kind of has little spikes and blades all along.
It's kind of like a raking motion.
Yeah, kind of like a chainsaw cord, but you're just wielding it.
You are the chainsaw cord.
Okay, so I think you guys get, let's see,
A fuckload of pelts.
like 20 pelts.
Oh,
And you feel like these would be worth about 50 gold each.
Ooh.
That's pretty good. How many do the dwarves get?
Vikings?
I consider them dwarves.
Oh, I mean, okay. Um,
It's those majestic
they,
beards.
I mean, they get a number. They don't like let you like count them.
That's disappointing.
Yeah, so, but you see them, they did get some, definitely less than you all. Like, you all are at this. Alright.
Yeah.
Hmm?
I suspect that ship is probably also meant to stop seal smuggling. You said mentioned there'd be a lot more people here if it was this easy and this accessible.
So the captain looks very pleased with after the hunting's done, and you guys camp on the islands and eat some of the seal meat, delicious fatty, and head out in the morning. So you get closer and closer to the actual coast of the northern lands. There's still quite a long ways to go, but you're kind of just following and hugging the coast as you kind of head northwards. There, about noon, you all, without any kind of difficulty, spot a group of small boats hugging the coast, headed towards your ship. Steve?
Small boats, you say?
More boats.
They're very small, like 4-person boats.
How many of them?
There is 3.
Okay.
And they appear to be men on them rowing towards you all.
They're rowing towards me.
Human men?
Yeah, they're humans. And they start kind of shouting at you all in like a broken common. It's very hard to understand, but they're like hailing you.
What is it you want?
So you want to get close to them because they were kind of far away, just shouting.
Don't talk to them. They can't bring you any good. Stragus.
We don't want any.
Would you be so kind?
Yes, I think you will have a lot of fun with this one.
Oh, you're just gonna have them fucking volley the people down?
I don't know. I get a bad feeling about people in broken English trying to board a ship. That
Yeah.
really does not bode well, unless they're Nigerian princes from a deposed land.
Well, they get closer, and you see they're wearing like hides and furs and have like tribal markings and stuff. They look to be a group of basically like savages.
Okay.
Yeah,
Seem to be
and we're
shouting
this
at
close
you.
to a mainland.
Yep.
Yeah, okay, these guys definitely probably want to rob us. Do they have noticeable weapons?
They do.
Yeah, okay, yeah, no.
Burn them.
Okay.
These aren't our bugbear people in disguise or some shit, are they?
Actually,
No, I don't.
us the captain first before having Astragus volley them is like, you recognize these men?
He shakes his head and he's like, probably one of the savage tribes.
Have fun, Astragus.
So, you let them get a little bit closer, Astragus, and in range basically of your powers, and you see they're like kind of shouting at you, and one of them is actually speaking common. He looks to be like the shaman or medicine man or something, and he's like, "You stop. We talk. We talk." What do you do?
I mean, I'll just look at Fletch and wait for him to tell me to burn them.
Oh.
We're burning them, or what?
Are we burning them? Just.
Be ready to burn them.
Wow.
Slow the ship down, Captain.
He raises an eyebrow. Very well.
Oh god, I just want to make regular landfall just for him.
Oops.
Oh no.
I was about.
They have
Oh,
a galleon.
It's a surprise!
Kill him!
It was actually an illusion, hiding a full-sized galleon.
It was an
Oh, yeah.
imposter ship enchantment.
I was about to be like, holy shit, fuck our ship, dude.
Yeah, I was thinking, how big are these people if they can only fit 4 people on one of them?
It's fucking giants.
What kind of a meat man is that?
Oh, boats.
Oh, good, they're drowning under their own boats.
Yeah, so, yeah, the little boats and things approach, and you see, yeah, kind of the savages. They have a bunch of, looks like ivory in their boat. And yeah, kind of like I described, they have like hide armor, spears, and like little bone daggers and stuff.
Oh.
And the shaman calls out, "You trade." And he points to the man next to him, who appears to be the leader, and he says, "Strong, White Tusk, agrees trade." And he proudly is kind of like, has his one foot on like a pile of like ivory horns and tusks. Like you all would know that ivory's worth quite a bit of money.
Hogtie, bring some of those extra weapons that we've acquired.
Oh yeah, sure. I'm gonna go grab a couple of the Pelor emblazoned weapons, like, you know, as many as I can really fit into my arms.
Okay. So
I'll
you
go,
get 20.
yeah, I'll go set them down next to Fletch, so then he can bargain with them. So I don't care.
I'll pick up one of the swords and hold it up and trade this, I assume, for your prize.
Yeah. He, the chief kind of nods and holds up one tusk of ivory. And the shaman says, 1 tusk for 1 weapon. You agree?
Yes. This is a good trade.
Look at you guys, diplomats.
Just like a shitty iron sword.
Yeah, but that would just make the coast even more dangerous for them.
Alright, so how many of the weapons are you going to give over? All 20?
Yeah, all 20 of the shitty ones that we got from the enemy ship.
So he hands over 20 tusks. They're each worth 20 gold.
That's pretty good. Hey,
Hey.
that's pretty good.
You also notice he has, like a 4-foot long tusk that he seems to be holding kind of as like an improvised spear almost. It looks to be very, very valuable and rare. Like you've never seen a tusk this big, solid ivory. And he's kind of just, the chief is holding it. But that wasn't one of the tusks. And they look pretty satisfied with the weapons. Although, like, they're like looking at the crossbows and like they accidentally fire it. Like, oh. But they're like, they start figuring it out, you know.
You gotta be careful with those. I don't know what we'd.
Other goods conclude business.
Trying to think of what else we could have they might be interested in.
Yeah. I mean, we do have a lot of savage murderers on board. But I mean, they're being good businessmen.
Yeah, and also I kind of
Good or evil, you gotta respect the indigenous tribes.
I kind of want these guys to have a little more strength too, so they could cause more issues for us.
Yeah,
Yes.
you definitely realize that, like, if assuming like this plan goes through and like the bugbears break through, like these kind of tribes would also be coming through as well. Like, why not
Mm-hmm.
to raid the lands?
Did we have the armor from the captain?
I mean, he did die on our ship. I don't know why we wouldn't.
Yeah, they had armor.
I would, yeah. Hogtie, bring me the armor as well.
Alright.
It's like full plate, but okay.
Yeah, I mean, 18
Yeah.
strength.
No, not about carrying it,
Yeah.
but I'm saying it's
I would show him the armor and point to the
the
chief.
shaman says, "We could melt that down. Many spearheads, mighty weapons."
Yes. and strong armor for chieftain. I'll point to the armor and trade for the spear.
Hmm. Do you offer up the other armor that the archers were wearing, like the leather and stuff?
Yeah, might as well. A little bit.
It's not like any of us are going to use it or really bother to sell it.
Throw a few more in there to sweeten the deal. Give him some extra edge while fucking over our enemy.
The shaman says, Chieftain not use strange middleman armor, but we agree to trade. Melt it down. Make many spearheads. And the chieftain nods and like kind of holds up the spear of ivory.
I'll take it respectfully and give him a little bow and hand him over the plate mail.
Yeah, I'll help Fletch hand it down so we don't rock their boat and send them overboard.
Yeah.
It does weigh a lot for such a small, shitty boat.
Yeah. Their boats are pretty sturdy actually, but yeah, I mean that much plate armor on one side, like yeah. So yeah, they start shoving off, and they all look very like the trade and the deal. So
I can't believe we were gonna burn those guys. Good call.
so they immediately start sailing off, unless you guys.
No, just leave them be. Let them go. I'm sure they'll be bringing plenty of chaos for our future foes.
Future foes? What are you talking about?
Huh?
People just being a thorn in the side. Other trade caravans and such.
Roll bluff.
Oh no.
It's really something this laid-back Swedishman is gonna press the issue on. We did just like murder an entire regiment.
True, and that's also why someone would be suspicious. You guys are very strange, and then masking your appearances and stuff. I think you.
I never unmasked my appearance.
So 22?
Well, some of you did.
Yeah.
Okay. So I mean, I'll give him a roll.
In before not.
Oh
Are you kidding me?
Rip.
Okay,
I mean, it wasn't by much, but Jesus.
Yeah. So I mean, he says nothing else, but starts to walk up.
I'm gonna check out the ivory spear.
Yeah. He starts talking in his Nordish speak to them to get the boat moving, and you guys start sailing again up the coast. And you look at the sphere and figure it would be worth like 1,000 gold.
Oh yeah.
Extremely rare and looks very valuable.
Ha, dumb tribals. They're walrus hunting.
What?
They hunted walrus, that's where they got all the ivory.
Yeah.
They really didn't know what they had on their hands.
To them, the metal's probably worth more to begin with.
True. Refined metal like that would be quite the rarity.
Be right back.
So plate armor is just worth 50 gold.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know. But I mean, yeah, like they probably the fact that they're sailing out to meet random ships to trade, and the fact that there's probably very few smugglers out here, considering they have patrols, probably means nobody really wants to trade with them, meaning making metal really valuable to them.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, bringing in the business
Mm-hmm.
side. Okay.
Hey, I've taken an economics class. Get on my level.
Yeah. Business,
Awesome.
baby.
All right, cool. Yeah. So that was a thing.
That was combat.
Also, Hogtie, I forgot to ask, how is Mr. Uptie related to you?
Mm.
So you mentioned
Well,
you had family, but I didn't want to assume which member he was.
I mean, you completely fabricated him on the spot, but I will also completely fabricate random facts according to him.
Oh, of course. Make stuff up.
Uptie is my brother's father-in-law. Very strong in the use of full blades, something I used to really enjoy. Heard it's hard to get metal that far out. Been making do with sticks and rocks for too long.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I was just curious about that. I forgot to ask how you knew them.
Of course, all bugbears must be related. Typical.
No, I just wanted to make him related to you.
Oh, do
You don't have
you know
to.
my other black friend?
Oh, no.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, so the boat keeps sailing, and like one more day I think passes, and you reach the bugbear camp. The ship sails up to the spot. It's crudely made pier that juts into the river. So you guys went from the ocean up a river. You see that this land is just all ice and snow, intense cold. You've seen like polar bears and, you know, even some like fur-clad goblins like scampering by on the coastline.
Can I fight the polar bears?
If you wanted to jump off the boat and go fight it real quick.
No, just hold on. I gotta go make a detour.
Wrestle the polar bear. KO.
So yeah, the frost hammer approaches the crudely built dock, and Captain Odenkirk looks to you all. Says, we're here.
Yeah, this is the first stop. Let's go.
Excellent.
I'm gonna start lifting up weapons barrels and carrying them off.
Yes.
You see 50 bugbears approaching the dock. And they kind of just circle the end of the dock and look to be kind of like brandishing weapons and making guttural sounds.
Oh yeah, 1 second. I'm gonna go walk up to the basically to the end of the pier. I'm gonna remove the disguise. Hello everyone. How are all you doing?
So, 4 bugbears kind of break out of the crowd of 50 and approach you, Hogtie.
I will walk forward towards them.
Yeah, kind of like start approaching you. You know, do like the traditional bugbear greeting. I imagine
I'm sorry, just hearing the word of bugbear so many times makes me laugh every time. It's such a weird name. Oh, I'm sorry, please continue.
Greetings.
Hmm.
Who have you brought with you? Surely that is your food supply there. And they point to the humans behind you.
Switching to Goblin.
Yeah, they are
They're-
speaking.
Yeah, they're paid to transport us. It's nothing major.
We want
gotta-
to eat them.
If you want to stick around for a little bit longer, we're gonna be eating them pretty soon.
Oh, they're specifically pointing to your friends who also got off the boat, not.
No. They're with Gemini. Relax. The dwarves you can eat later.
I do not know this Gemini.
Eh,
Dwarves? I see no dwarves. They're very tasty.
I call everything a dwarf. My apologies. Anyway, brought the weapons for y'all.
Okay. Why don't you roll a +5 diplomacy?
Oh boy, I'm gonna fail this.
Oh shit.
I don't want to have to kill my own people. This is racist. I shouldn't talk so loud.
A bug on bug crime.
Yo, here we go.
Oh, oh.
Oh man, we should have helped him.
So I think, as is traditional with bugbears, one of them steps forward and grabs you. Gimme!
I will attempt to take control of the grapple.
Okay, roll your strength.
Oh shit.
Is it just a strength test?
Yeah.
Oh boy, with my luck, this is gonna go badly. Yeah, see.
I'll roll his. Okay. So yeah, what do? You can totally humiliate this guy if you want.
Basically, as he goes to start grabbing me, I like lean back and like flip him over, and then basically just like landing on top of him with like my elbow in the middle of his chest.
Oh.
Don't try that.
The other ones kind of are hesitant to intervene, but then out of the crowd kind of parts, and you see another figure walking toward you all.
Oh no! Oh, he's got a nice icon. That's a face a mother could love.
So immediately, all the bugbears kind of shuffle out of his way as he approaches, and he says, "Shit, he was your uncle."
Yes, I think.
Okay.
I don't remember. I'm really bad with extended family names. Like,
Yeah.
I know who is the uncle in my family. I don't always remember why. It's my dad's brother. Yeah, that's it. This guy is my brother's father-in-law.
He
I don't know. That
approaches
sounds
you
kind of weird, but whatever.
and kind of looks like surprised and says, "Who sent you?" In, of course, a gruff, common accent.
Well, to be rather frank, Gemini sent me as of late, but who sent us right now? A concerned friend of both of ours.
Say the name.
I'm gonna be legitimate. I honestly have completely forgotten his name.
Stratus.
Cardinal Adrastus Thorn.
Yeah, it's the Cardinal Adrastus Thorn.
He smiles in a big, toothy grin. He says, "Then you are welcome here, nephew." And he goes to give you a bugbear greeting.
Yes, I'm just going to design the greeting. We both stick out our arms in like kind of like the arm wrestling fashion.
Yeah.
Then once it's like interlocked, we reach over and pat each other on the back while maintaining direct eye contact.
So you all witness that. And he says, "And the humans?"
They're with us for now. The ones with the longer beards you can eat later if you want.
And so he turns to his horde, the other bugbears, and he says, "My nephew and these humans are my guests. I will deal with anyone who harms them. They are our allies." And he like rips open one of the crates you guys were hauling over, and starts tossing the steel axes to the nearby bugbears, and they all like start dropping their like crudely made chunks of wood that they used as clubs. And Uptie says, "Behold, they bring us steel." And you hear just a terrifying chorus of growls and cheers from like the 50 bugbears in assembly.
I'm gonna go help him get the rest.
Yeah, immediately. Well, the Vikings were already kind of like getting the weapons out of the boat because like they don't want bugbears on their boat. You can tell.
Oh,
I had to deal
yeah,
with me on their boat though, so
Yeah, well, you're a polite bugbear.
yeah, to assist.
I've been tamed by society. Smoke a cigarette.
Yeah, so they start doling out the weapons, and Uptie says, "We will hold a feast in your honor. Come, join us."
Of course. I'm gonna say to everybody else, they're having a feast. We're invited. Well, I mean, I was speaking in Goblin the entire time.
Yeah. So, by the way, do any of you do anything or react while all of this is happening? Do or say, besides of offloading the weapons?
With the roar, Fletch is kind of ecstatic. You could just kind of see a glint in his eye of this is exactly what he was meant to be doing, is arming these dangerous creatures to take down any who oppose Gemini.
Awesome. Yeah, you definitely like feel it. It's a good feeling seeing all this. Like what you did to those like savage tribals, like times 1,000. You're like thinking with glee of like, oh yeah, they'll wreak some havoc. But now you see this horde armed with steel weapons and armor, and just roaring.
Well, we brought them armor too. Jeez.
A little. Okay, maybe not armor. It's
I was like, that's pretty heavy to bring that much armor. Like, weapons are passable, but like, that much fucking armor would be so heavy.
Maybe
yeah,
they'd be
and
interested
bugbears
in
are
the
kind of.
belt.
They'll take armor off the people they kill and strap it to themselves, as they are wont to do.
Murder is fun.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell the Vikings they're invited too. Yeah,
Uh,
you guys are
we'll-
invited to the feast if you want to come too.
We'll stay on the ship and wait for you. Those bugbears were giving us looks like they wanted to eat us.
Sorry, it comes with the territory.
Yeah, I'm just gonna tell him flat honestly. I don't blame you. I don't actually know what they were saying myself. They're giving me looks too.
So you're all led to their encampment, and the 50 bugbears turns into 2,000 bugbears, and the weapons are doled out, and the horde gets armed and armored, and not armored by themselves, like you arm them with weapons, and a great feast is held. You're all kind of sitting at Uptie's table, and the highlight of the party is when a dire boar brought in shackles and like seriously 1 ton of angry pig is led by a dozen bugbears who dragged the beast before you all.
Damn.
And Uptie says, "Nephew?"
Of course. I'm gonna go start walking towards it. I have no idea what I'm gonna do here, but I'll figure it out as I go.
You
He's
could
gonna
also
go in.
call on other people if you...
Yeah. Give me a minute. So like they're just like dragging it in.
Yeah, like dragging this huge beast in, and they kind of like make it like hold still. Basically, they're holding it so like you could kill it.
Grabbing like one of the battle axes from probably somewhere around the room, considering there's probably a lot of them. A spike chain isn't very well suited to this.
Yeah, Uptie will give you his full blade.
Oh yes, I'm not even proficient with it, but yeah.
It's good old memories.
For this, for
cinematic purposes, you're proficient.
Hogtie reaching the after strutting up to the base of the beast's snout, I guess, because it's a pig.
Mm-hmm.
He will begin to reel back. You can feel the. You can almost feel the raw muscle churning backwards as like. You know that feeling you get when you lift something like really heavy behind your head and it kind of like clicks a little bit?
Mm-hmm.
You can almost hear that as it fully locks backwards, the blade almost digging into the ground. As he suddenly lurches forward, almost jumping and throwing the blade through the air and across the pig's skull. Splintering it across the floor.
Yeah. All of the bugbears that are watching just roar in unison and start like ripping off its head and breaking out their battle axes to start butchering it.
Oh, Jesus.
And you all get a nicely seared, to your liking, steak of boar. Does anyone get it? How do you guys like your steaks?
Yeah, that's kind of a question. I am like a semi-demon of Gemini. I'd say very rare.
Okay, so just
Right
like,
off him.
kiss the flames. What'd you say, Gats?
Right off him.
So do you just walk up with like your full blade and just cut off like a chunk of meat yourself?
Yes, they have to stare in awe at my humongous blade.
I mean,
Hogtie's getting in.
Oh shit. Yeah, but Gats has supernatural largeness, although it technically, like the bugbear one would technically do more damage.
Man.
For cinematic purposes.
Gats's has more length, while this one has more girth.
Exactly. Yeah. So, what about the rest of you? How do you like your steak? Astragus, well done.
Oh my god. Just over there charring it like. You making charcoal? What the
What the fuck?
It's better this way.
It's better.
I don't think you understand how nutrition works.
Fletch is gonna go for well done.
Oh, okay.
Really?
Bugbears won't cook it that way, so do you employ Astragus?
Astragus, a little crispy, please.
Sure. Give it a moment.
Thank you.
With this charcoal piece next to him.
You sure that's as much as you want it cooked?
I can do it more.
No, it's fine. I like it this way. A little more grit.
Alright. Weirdo.
Fucking.
What about you, Case?
Keith is a man of fine taste. He likes his steak still bloody.
Okay. Very nice, very nice. So the festivities kind of kick up. It's mostly bugbears beating the shit out of each other, and everyone watching and laughing.
Let's jump in on this.
Oh no.
You could if you wanted, but they don't really like humans, so.
Yeah, I'd rather. I don't think he would join in to beat the shit out of them. More say to cleave them and I don't think we need that currently.
Yeah, don't go reducing the fighting sides of our terror group.
So Uptai, when the festivities start to kind of die down, Uptai invites you all to his basically private tent.
Oh, he's gonna fuck us.
It's more like private longhouse, probably. Given, primitive technology.
They're all just like those kind of animal hide tents. Like this is
Oh,
an
okay.
army on the move for sure.
Oh, it's like they got the nomadic lifestyle.
Yeah. And he, invites you all to attend. You guys?
Oh, of course.
Yes.
I just spent like a week on a fucking boat.
Yeah.
I also keep an eye on the boat too, though.
That's what I was gonna say. Well, kind of want to just keep your eye on the
There's,
boat.
yeah. You guys are a little ways away from the boat, but
I don't think they have any reason to really leave yet. I mean, all he really learned from that like insight check was that like, we might be kind of weird rebels or something. It's no real. We haven't tried to kill them yet or anything.
Yeah. Would agree with that. So Uptai invites you in, and he kind of sits down in his just animal hide covered chair, and there's some other chairs in there as well, along with a table with some like maps in it. And you see that he is like pretty obviously quite smarter than your average bugbear.
Smarter than your average bear.
And he says, please sit. And he's saying this in common to all of you.
I will go sit.
They're just maps of like the surrounding area and the route to the Keep Valentine, which you all are headed to shortly. Yeah, and you all sit, and he says, kind of addressing everyone but Hogtie, really. Says, you are traitors to your own kind. You must know that. When Valentine falls, the Horde pours through its shattered gates. We will slaughter the Telerians by the thousands. Yet, I see no regret in your human eyes. Tell me, how can this be?
My only allegiance is towards Gemini.
They are not my people.
I don't have people.
What about Dragus?
I don't know. I don't think his Colgate Smile people are here.
Oh my god.
Colgate.
So, personally, I'm not human. I rather dislike them as well.
As he flashes his Colgate Smile.
Oh my god.
That image is gonna haunt your character. That's gonna be every single tiefling, every single time. Just looks like that. It's never gonna stop.
It's upsetting.
It was more of like not so much like human on human, but like he thinks you guys are Telerian from this country that you're let loose this horde on. So that's why he's saying that.
Oh, the point still stands. Don't like them.
Okay. And so, Fletch, when you say, when you specifically say Gemini, geez, he kind of removes his chest plate, and there is the symbol of Gemini burned into his chest. As we all have our scars.
Take out my holy symbol.
I deactivate my circlet so he can see just how many scars I have now.
Yeah, cool. I thought you guys all did that once you were in the bugbear midst, but okay.
Oh, okay.
I assumed, I guess, that you wouldn't need to hide from them, but you did. There's no problem.
Yeah, it just makes you look more badass.
And he says, don't get me wrong, I don't look down upon you for it. But you say they're not your people. Very well. Soon, death and slaughter will be the only things they are known for.
I look forward to it.
Well, I have one last thing to say. Nephew, niece, in the morning you must depart this camp. It will never be truly safe for you here. Over the next week, more and more tribes will rally to my banner. I will promise them blood, give them steel. Then at last I will be ready to march. A week after that, I will be poised to strike. I will move my horde to the valley just north of the keep. There we will wait for your signal. Fire this into the air, and he hands you a rocket-looking contraption.
Damn, he's an engineer. Int score of 20, anyone?
Within the hour, we will attack. Make sure that the way is ready. I can't hold this horde together for more than a couple weeks. After that point, I expect desertions, squabbling, and general chaos. I need you to get your work done before then. You must infiltrate and destroy Valentine.
On my oath to Gemini, I would never fail at this.
Of course, nephew, you bring great honor to our clan. And he looks to the rest of you. Can you do this? Can you break the watch wall?
I once broke a castle a long time ago.
I get the feeling that history will repeat itself.
Ogtai was there. Good times.
Yeah.
He grunts and nods. Thorn has faith in you. If you weren't his best, he wouldn't have sent you. If you do this, your names will be legend.
Why are there not books of us and how we slaughtered that keep?
It's from
I
a
don't
different
know,
country.
I don't know exactly why they would write a book about the person that killed an entire civilization and talked to nobody.
It'd be history.
I mean, yeah, but it's not like we were talking to random citizens. Like, I mean, all the other grand slaughters were done
That's
by,
true.
like, a governmental system that had, you know, a lot of people that were in the know. We killed everybody that wasn't in the know. In the know was a couple of us who probably didn't want to write a book.
So he says, now go. Hail, Gemini.
Hail Gemini.
Hail Gemini.
And so, you guys exit. What do you do now? You know, it's dark, but you could go back to the boat or stay here in the camp.
I would suggest we go back to the boat.
Back to the boat.
Yeah, as much as I'd suggest and like to stay here, it's not safe for anybody else. They were pretty keen on eating all of you earlier. I didn't want to bring it up till we were done.
I knew they gave me a strange look.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, so you guys start headed back to the docks. You see that like more than half of the Vikings are awake. They did not want to all sleep here while waiting for you all. And you actually see quite a number of bugbears that were assigned to guard the docks.
Probably just to make sure they didn't leave.
And you know, they lick their lips as some of the juicier looking humans walk by, but other than that, they leave you alone.
That ass.
And Captain Odenkirk greets you. He looks very anxious. I am eager to leave. Are you ready?
Yeah,
Yes.
we're done.
We out.
I can definitely agree that it would be wise to leave as soon as possible.
I didn't like the look in that big one's eyes. He's smart.
You missed some really good boar, by the way.
Yeah, he just kind of grumbles, and he says something along the lines of, "I don't get paid enough for this," and starts ordering his crew, kicking some of the sleeping ones, and ordering them to start setting sail. So you're brought kind of a couple hours into the morning to you go upriver, cross a mist-shrouded lake under the cover of darkness, and arrive at the shore. A couple of hours walk from the keep and the small town right next to the keep we're informed about.
Oh boy.
And you're like fast approaching the shore.
Does it look like they're gonna dock inside where the keep is, or towards?
No. Just like hours away, like just on the shore. Like you guys are near the keep, but he was ordered to deposit you here.
Start packing up some of the specialty goods that we've got along the way.
Yeah.
Oh boy, it's gonna be messy, isn't it?
Start packing up. Yep. You guys do.
I was saying goodbyes.
Yeah.
Well, we are here. I am eager to return to my homeland.
I'm sure you are, Captain. I want to personally thank you for your discretion and swiftness and aid.
He kind of just jingles his pouch that still has those gold pieces in it, and pieces of the gold Pelor symbol. And he just nods and...
Which one of these Vikings is the wheel?
It's the captain guy over here.
I'm sorry, Keith, what?
Which one is the one that whipped his dick out in front of me?
Oh God.
I just need to know which one it is.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah,
Suspiciously moving.
Yeah, like, they lay down like a plank off the side, and they're just like right here, and they're just kind of all staring at you.
All right. So after that home, I'll just kind of go to turn, see everyone with all their stuff ready to leave, right?
Yeah, everyone looks ready.
All right. May your travels be swift, Captain. And then I'm just gonna turn to go walk off the plank, immediately draw my sword and run it straight through him.
Whew.
So as Fletch is drawing his sword, what are the rest of you doing? I assume acting in the same way.
Unfurling the chain of pain.
Okay. It'll be initiative, but because as you draw your weapons, they also draw their weapons. There's no surprise here.
I crit my initiative, but I wasn't holding my token. I didn't have my token highlighted.
Yeah, you can input it.
Alright, Gats, which one of us has higher dex? I'm just gonna go out on a limb and say it's me, considering I'm multi-classed rogue. Well, I'm hybrided rogue, not multi-class.
I'm pretty positive. Initiative.
Damn, they are very swift.
Well, I mean, they're Vikings and they're wearing light armor.
So, as you guys are drawing your weapons, it's really it doesn't seem to be a big surprise. Like in this kind of line of work, betrayal is probably common, and also you think maybe that hint you gave might have also gave them a small hint of
Caution.
otherwise, but they don't get a surprise on you, you don't get a surprise on them, so it'll just be normal. And the captain's the last one to go.
He feels the most betrayed.
I kind of get the gut feeling where it's like Fletch and the captain have like blade and axe locked, and he's just.
Oh, you're both last. Yeah. Awesome.
I see you did err on the side of caution about us.
Filthy betrayers.
I'm going to disassemble you and sell you to IKEA. The betrayer pack. It's made of 2 Shifa and 2 Breeder daughters.
Can I use my begin the quarry?
Begin the hunt. Yeah, it's a new.
Or yeah, begin the hunt.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, I'll go ahead and do that, and I will automatically quarry the captain, so I can get a +2 power bonus to attack rolls against them until I quarry someone else.
Okay, cool. So you're coring the dick guy?
No, the captain.
Oh, you want to quarry the captain? Okay. All right.
Yeah, get that bonus to hit on him, and that brings my initiative up by 2.
Okay, you can do that. Here's.
Oh shit.
Did you already do it?
Yeah, I just adjusted it.
Okay, cool. All right, yeah. So it sucks. The music's like, I don't know if you guys can hear it, but it's not working.
I did.
to AF.
I refreshed my page and it started playing again.
All right.
Yeah, I don't hear anything.
Let me refresh. It might just be me. I don't know.
I wasn't hearing anything.
Oh wow, that's. Now I hear it. Next time I'll just refresh. Anyways. Yeah, Viking, his turn. He will attack. As they... he draws his battle axe. Team. Be not. Right, Fletch?
Yeah, that's not gonna hit my AC.
Okay. Keith?
Alright, I'm gonna minor split my swords and twin strike the guy right next to me.
Awesome. It looks super cool. Second one will hit.
Okay. That's all I'll do for now, actually.
Okay. Alrighty. Viking Steel swing his axe. And miss.
No.
Alright, cool. This one will move down to protect Captain. 24.
Fuck,
5.
that meets.
Okay. So, he does 8. You take a -2 penalty to all defense.
Oh.
And Gats.
We were pretty poorly distributed, honestly.
I think this is pretty ideal.
Gats do.
Is your mic muted?
Yes, it was. Anyways, I'm doing a top guy with Valiant Strike. Valiantly. And I'm in a frenzy. I'm so sorry.
Okay.
Well, I mean, he's just included. Doesn't mean it's gonna be him. I want to start. It can be. It starts with my main target. This one to the left, and then cave.
So does
I
that hit me then?
No.
Okay.
Unless I can honey you want to order it. I'm okay with
So it's in a.
I did it this way,
I-
but if you want to do it this way, that's cool too.
I would just say it's just as we always do, targeting top to bottom, left
Okay.
to right.
Yeah.
So
What do we
you
have
can,
always
like,
done?
So it would be key. Yeah?
No.
No, it's the other Viking.
Oh,
Top
cool.
to
So you-
bottom, so top of the line to the bottom, the left to right. He's the second from the top, and he's on the
All right, he
left.
took
so-
1 damage. Haha.
Yeah. You
Oh,
nicked
too bad he
him with
wasn't
your-
a minion.
All right. Yeah, you cleave into this guy. He's not bloodied, and manages to kind of duck down so your sword kind of hits the hull of the boat and not cleaves through him.
That's pretty good for getting a 30 to the face.
Well, the damage is
Yeah, I know.
describing. You definitely hit. It's kind of hard to dodge that big thing.
Dude,
Anything else? You all do
Okay.
have action points.
I'm good for now.
Oh,
Actually, I'll wait.
Oh, okay. Alright. Hogtie turns on Battle Fury stance.
I
Minor
should have went
action.
first.
I mean, I should have, but it doesn't really matter. It's not like we're separated by a Viking or anything, so.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna turn on Tempest Dance.
Mm.
So my order of attack, for reference, is gonna be this guy, then I'm gonna shift to be able to hit this guy, and then I'm gonna shift again to be able to hit this guy, okay?
Mm-hmm.
First one. The macro is still not modified, but I guess it doesn't really matter. They are individual attacks. So there's not as me. Rip. Second one. That's trash. And then third.
All of them hit.
I don't have combat advantage. That is 7, 6, and 7 damage respectively.
So who are your targets?
This fella, and this fella. So
Oh, right.
I hit the first guy, then I shift to here to be able to hit the next guy, and then I shift to here to be able to hit the last guy. Well, actually, I could like shift to here, but you know,
Yeah.
I might as well become a viable target to help the front line. So
Okay, that looks awesome. The storm of Gemini comes for you, mortal, as you just swing your spike chain around, just whipping them all in their legs and arms and chest. As you...
oh, sorry, that's +2 damage to all those numbers. I forgot Battle Fury.
Oh, are you battle furing?
So that's
Alright, you
9,
bloody-
8, 9.
Got it. You bloody the top guy.
Okay.
Anything else?
I believe that's it. Yeah, I don't have anything else.
Run up to Fletch and attack. Totally miss.
Oh shit! I tripped on a board.
Alright, 2.
Burn me.
Fuck off, Fletch. You even have lower defenses right now. I actually would
Do it.
not doing it. I will. Minor Hellfire Touch and then Scorching Burst just to hit these two.
Okay.
Oh man, those fucking rolls are shit.
So you hit the left.
Cool. He takes 5 extra damage. And just because he's a dick and I don't like him flanking Fletch, I'm gonna like push him away.
Alright, yeah, he goes flying back as your fire hits him. Anything else? No, that's all. Alright, Viking next to Gats. Well,
Better not touch me.
It looks like he's touching you.
He's touching me.
he's touching.
For 9.
Oh, Jesus Christ! These guys were not fucking around.
Man.
I mean, they did make short work of that entire guard regiment. They probably didn't even need our help.
So he uses his encounter power on you, and you take a -2 penalty to all defenses.
I am almost bloodied. That's pretty crazy.
Viking, what do you mean disarm?
I'm talking about earlier where like the soldiers boarded a ship with like 20 armed people on it, and they're just like, oh yeah, let me just look through this box. I'll disarm myself to crowbar this open. They've literally presented nothing legit to me, but I better inspect this.
That's a good point.
Well, they follow Palor. You can't expect them to be too bright.
That is true. I mean, they probably dealt with a lot of really retarded smugglers.
It's just trying to be
So-
polite.
Gats, this barbarian next to you that is bloodied goes into a rage
Ooh.
symbol on him, and he seems to be less affected by blows, and also seems to hit harder as he swings at you. And misses.
Looks like that attack really blows. Yeah!
Fletch.
Minor action. That's not accident. Let me double check something. Yeah, that's a ranged ally, so I would actually provoke an attack. I'm gonna divine sanction this man minor action.
Okay.
Then just majestic word. Cats. 6 spend a healing surge.
Lagging 12.
Alright, sorry, I really need to go piss. I'll be right back.
Do it.
No. The side of the boat is right there.
And then go for a melee basic on the captain. Good damn it.
That will miss.
Yeah. Well, if I could action point and go for it again.
Want to heroic effort that?
Well, actually, does it look like from the time I was with him that would hit?
Yes.
All right, yeah. Then a heroic effort that.
Okay, it hits.
And then lesser dimensional step Gats behind him, and stack.
Like here?
Yeah. Or actually, yeah, because I'll do that and then just keep myself in place.
Okay. Cool.
If it's a range 10 buff, it would still provoke, wouldn't it? Because it's not
Buffs really provoke?
Which one is it?
corrupt the flesh.
I think only ranged attacks.
Yeah, I think you have to actually do an attack, because it's assumed that when you're doing a buff, it's like not as much of a dedication, because like when you try to do an attack, you have to you're like dedicating to aim.
Yeah.
Then
And you're just like flicking your finger in someone's direction.
alright, then immediately after Gats comes out of the teleportation at the same time, because I'm gonna action point. Fletch is
good.
chanting, so now he actually looks different. And so Gats, you get a +2 power bonus to attack rolls, and +4 to damage rolls. But you are slowed in Grand CA. Alright.
Oh, good.
Damn, that's very thematic with Fletch. Holy shit, +4 damage.
Yeah, and now he has CA on the captain.
But he's slowed in Grand.
That's a pretty fair trade-off.
Yeah. Symbol should I use for that one that looks like a broken shield?
And I assume that the -2 is still on me, right?
It's save ends.
Save ends? Alright. Roll that real quick then. No more.
Yeah. You definitely save. Alright, since you have him marked, he will direct his great axe, your general
Good.
Where's this +1 coming from? Oh.
Okay, so he will attack you with his great axe.
Nope.
Nope. Okay.
Smash
Nice.
on my shield and just keep his direct attention towards me.
Mm-hmm. Alright. Next Viking next to you will... This is a 19 hit you.
Old bread?
Fletch?
On my AC, no.
No, okay.
I got 24 AC.
Cool. Alright, Keith.
Alright, twin strike the guy underneath.
Okay, both hit.
Is he bloodied at all?
Oh yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna pop Soul Hate Blurry on top of that.
Okay. Alright, that hit. 7. Still up.
Jeez. Okay, that is all I'll do.
It's his turn. He'll return in kind. 19.
No.
Alright, this guy that got flung backwards, just step up and engage Gats. Attack him.
Do me.
Sure that's... So... 9 damage. Curtain of steel. No.
I mean, you can't wait for that, can you?
it's gonna happen. Turn, buddy.
Fuck him.
So, are you like? Did you like bulk him up, Fletch? Like with corrupt the?
I
Flesh,
want
is
to
he
go
just
for
this
my
fucking brute?
arm changed to like the original state.
Back to his original blessing. It's exactly how he wants to mutate, because it's basically infusing flesh and soul into their magics and swords.
Do it. Do it.
So you have a +2, and then you have CA, so you have another +2, and +4 damage.
Yeah, that
Plus four
blessing is
damage,
pretty
you say?
nice. Although the slowed and Grant CA kind of.
I mean, I have -2 to
It's
my AC.
crazy,
Pretty
so I'm
much
gonna
the
hit
same
this
thing.
guy. I'm gonna hit this
Pretty
guy,
much.
right?
Okay.
Right?
You're
Right,
gonna
right.
hit Big Daddy.
And I'm gonna hit him with this.
Okay, that hit. 30 fucking damage.
34 damage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh yeah, 34. You instantly bloody him.
Damn, you're going for the skull.
And then I want an action point.
Mm-hmm.
And then let me see which one I want to do. Do I want to gain health, or do I just want to keep pounding this man? I want to keep pounding if it's desperate to swing. No?
Oh.
Does that hit him now?
Uh,
17.
so you
This
should
one.
have a plus.
It should be 17, 18. Unless that doesn't stack with the rage, in which case it's 17.
Does stack.
Okay, so 18.
18 will hit.
Cool.
You actually kill him.
And because he fucking died next to me, I gained 4 temporary hit points. I'm just gonna write it down in this blue one.
So, you bring your sword kind of into like his side, and you just hear this nasty sword on bone sound and ribs cracking, and you use all of the rest of your fury
Oh, it's the Skull Taker's Rage.
Oh yeah.
We're taking this man's skull with us.
Sure.
You know exactly how your favorite character in Drifters does?
Totally.
I mean, of course. I mean, why he's everybody's favorite character. Let's be real. I mean,
I know, right?
So yeah, you bring your heavy sword very, very quickly along his neck, and take his head.
And then that's it for this turn, but it's in my hand.
Okay. Hog tie.
and then okay. So Ken,
Yes.
if I 5-foot step to here, would this guy give me combat advantage, or does that have to be directly behind him?
Yeah, you'd have to be back there.
So basically, the other person has to be directly behind from the other person to give everybody around them CA.
Not everyone around them, just the people that are flanking.
Okay, I'm gonna step to here so then I can reach more of the deck, and then I'm going to riposte strike at this guy. This.
That will hit.
14 damage,
Bloody.
and then yeah, the riposte strike effect. If he swings at me before the end of my next turn, I get to do an opportunity attack.
Any action point?
Uh,
Might be time to try out that nifty new power.
You know, actually, that's a good point. I did completely forget that I have that. Yeah, you know what? I'll
Do I have to save?
Yes.
Okay, I'll do that while he's doing that.
You know, I guess I'll just try to kill this guy. Why not? I'm going to Rain of Blows this Viking.
3 attack.
It's all a macro, so. All of them?
Yeah, you don't add the +5 to those.
Really?
Yeah. They're just weapon damage, not. You don't add the ability.
I add
But you
Battle
do-
Fury to it, right?
Yes, you do add Battle Fury.
Okay, so that's a 3, 3, and then 8.
Okay.
I'll go adjust that.
15 damage to
Because
him.
I've had instances before where the builder fails to add damage when I know it should, so sometimes I just assume.
Oh, you also get another +1 because you have a magic weapon. So that's another 3 damage.
Oh, okay, that's where that came from. Okay.
Yep. So he is just like almost dead as you're just whipping your chain for these light, quick blows that he can't defend against. And when you finally stop, he's just bleeding out from almost every part of his body. It must be immense pain. Viking next to Fletch. Attack.
No.
Flanks, or Fletch is a tank. Dragus.
I'm the tank treads. Gats is the cannon.
Flame Cyclone. These guys.
Okay. Both hit.
Why are my fucking damage rolls always so low?
You kill the guy that Ty had just hit. Just kind of standing there in a daze. He's just defenseless and is incinerated.
God damn it, I wanted that guy to charge me.
Yeah, you had the riposte.
Ugh, what a waste.
Oh well.
Anything else?
Hmm.
Initiative.
All right. Shift 1. I will put my. I always forget what it's called. Wicked Temptation on Fletch. And I'll action point in Fire Shroud, which will be him. Bloodied. That's a 1 anyway.
I don't. How can you get this guy? He's 4 squares.
Oh, right.
Boy.
I was miscalculating my positioning.
So
Just the first 2 rolls then.
the first one will hit, which is the top guy. Or wait, no, sorry.
No, it's the
The
second
first
one,
roll
so
was a
it'd be
1,
this
right?
guy.
Okay, so the second
Just be
guy
the bottom
will take
dude.
7. Is that everything?
Yes.
Alright, the guy raging next to you will... Can't hit. And
Can't wake up.
He's too angry, dude. Too angry.
Just laughing that Gats is now back into his original form. Point out and sanction the Viking beside him. And finally use something I haven't used at all. And call to arms. This first part will be versus his will.
I can feel it.
What's call to arms? I don't see it.
It's the level 3. I'm trying to remember. It's
Mocking smite?
That's right. I chose call to arms because
I don't remember you telling me that, but sure.
my faux pas. So just
Okay, I'll change it.
Yep.
So, and it was versus the same guy? The guy you marked?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you have to hit them.
Yeah. I know. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's not going to hit his will.
Yeah, they don't have great will, but that's unfortunately a little bit too low.
Considering I was heading on 15s there.
Alright.
You know.
Then... fuck it. Minor, just mark this guy then.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, because I'm not moving.
Oh, because you won't be able to mark the other. Keep
Yep.
the mark.
Unfortunately.
Well, you technically attacked him. So it would have stayed on him. Do
Oh.
you want to keep that on him?
Yeah, I'll keep it on him.
Okay. Back, take off. Alright. Yeah, because it just has to be like you engaging them some way, attacking or sitting next to them.
And sorry, I didn't tell you about call to arms.
Oh, it's okay. I remember you were kind of on the fence of like what you wanted to pick, but I think we both just forgot to like
Confirm it.
finalize. Yeah, confirm. All right, so the guy next to you will attack. You notice that they're not even like trying to like flank you really. They're just like hacking away with little concern for their safety or tactics, and they're missing horribly. 8th.
Gonna shift, quarry, and big
Did that
surprise,
last one
twin
attack
strike.
Fletch?
Yes.
Okay, he takes a d10 fire damage.
Okay.
Do you want me to roll that, or?
Yeah, it's your power.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay, so he takes 4 fire. Cool.
Okay, I'm gonna twin strike.
Okay. Do you have encounter powers?
Yeah, I just haven't had like my encounter is healing strike. I just haven't had any for it yet.
Okay, right. But what about
Uh,
your level 3? Oh, that's an
My level 3 is destructive strike.
Okay. All right.
I'm gonna pop a heroic effort on that 16 if that's a miss.
It was a hit.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Need to. All right. You obliterate him.
Okay, and I'm gonna go in action point and charge at the guy under Fletch.
Okay, go ahead.
Mhm.
Is that good right there? Or do I have to charge further?
No,
Square
that's
down.
good.
Okay, well,
Side.
the heroic effort isn't enough to make that a hit, right? Oh, it's in that one anyways. Never
One
mind.
will
Yeah.
always miss. So
Yeah.
you kind of bring your swords down as you kind of leap at this guy, and they get stuck in the sail, and you kind of just rip through it, but unfortunately you don't have enough momentum to get through it before he dodges.
Okay, that's all for me.
This guy, yeah, it's with 2.
No. Never hit me.
Gats, you're
Decimation.
I'm gonna devastate him. Oh wait, hold on.
You still have that +2 and +4 damage?
I have to take 3.
He has a +3 to hit and +4 damage now
Oh,
total.
shit.
So
I'm
he is
almost
gone. Super Saiyan 1.
I'm actually almost there. I'm 2 more damage off bloodied, and one of my weapons starts to take effect. So anyways, I'm gonna devastate the guy next to me. For a meager,
17 damage.
17.
You bloody him.
Ooh.
Any attacker gets +2. Oh, if you're raging, no bonus is given. Okay.
Yep.
Cool. Hold time.
Oh, I still have the head in my hand. Fuck. I was gonna throw it at a guy.
Oh, you can do that. What do you want to do?
I wanna rocket the head at this guy.
Okay. Just roll a d20.
Kills him with his captain's
Okay.
head.
You hit him in the back of the head with a head.
I just wanted it to crit, to be honest.
You did a fine job.
I once almost killed a man with another head.
Alright. I'm gonna 5-foot step into IKEA. And I'm gonna go for a, let's go for a dazing strike on the man adjacent to me.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, oof. Ooh.
The rolls
You
return.
lose. I mean, I've had pretty good luck. I don't mind. Yeah, I miss. Just continue.
All right. All right. Guy next to Fletch. Will him continue it.
Stop trying
Yes.
to hit me and hit me.
Misses Astragus.
Alright. 2, 3, 4. I just run up. And flame.
Holy shit.
Ha! Alright. Well, let's see. That does 5 extra damage, and what am I using? God. 26. Oh, good.
Total.
I don't know. 15, 16.
And then what? 2 to the other guy?
And then 2 to the other guy.
Sweet. Yeah, you bloody him, and as you bring your blade down, it ignites in the fire and slices through his arm as he kind of brought his arm up to try to deflect it from a lethal blow, and you actually cut his arm off. but it sears it, so he's standing there looking at like a seared stump.
It's like a lightsaber.
Nothing else?
Yeah.
I'm going to mark this. And then enfeebling strike him. Oh my god.
Right? Only one hitting people?
Probably. It's a good thing I buffed you.
I hit a lot this fight.
You know, I believe in you.
I've missed once.
That's it from you, Fletch.
I don't think I've missed it all yet.
All right, you're right.
Bottom guy will turn his attentions towards Hogtie.
Oh, you Adam.
Oh, die.
That probably hits me. Let me check. Because, I mean, I do have the minus, so...
Well, you got +1.
That does.
Can I disruptive strike?
Can.
That puts me... Yes, that's going to hit me.
The disruptive
Another one.
It was
2 1s.
I have an aura of shittery. You made a mistake trying to help me.
Ah.
Alright,
Well, I
now it
failed.
goes through. It beats my AC.
take 9 damage and a penalty to all defenses save ends.
No.
How much of a penalty?
2.
Okay. You cut out for me.
Keith.
I will.
You put it on.
Ori Twin Strike. My favorite combo.
Bread and butter. Holy fuck.
Holy crit.
That total damage. Oh my gosh. Alright, this guy's totally gonna die.
That's 30 damage right there.
Toasted.
Jesus Christ.
Roasted.
So you can
Okay.
explain how you kill him if you wish.
When I leaped through the sails, it kind of caught him off guard a little bit, and as he was falling back, I just kind of crossed my blades around his throat and drag him off to decapitate him.
Nice. Right as he was kind of hitting Hogtie with his axe, he was distracted enough for you to just kind of scissor him.
Yeah. And then I'll go ahead and shift down.
Yeah, do that. Alright, this guy will continue to attack Gap.
Do not hit me. Fuck.
He hits you.
He hits me.
But not for enough.
Oh, wait, he hits me, thank God.
Mm.
Oh, that's actually 13 damage.
Oh no.
Raging.
He made a mistake.
Too bad you don't have Iron Curtain right now.
It's your turn, Gap. You take 3 damage.
6.
Oh boy. Oh, that Gats is going down.
I want to devastate him.
Do it.
Oh, you did.
He's
So,
20 damage.
I just. Oh shit! I haven't reduced my stupid 4 extra health points. I gained 4 extra health points for him dying.
Yep, so what happens?
Oh. Shit, I'm devastating him. He took so much damage. He's raging, I'm raging, we're trading blows for blows, right? Going in on each other. And I've cut off his one arm. He hit me once, you know, it's whatever, it's cool. And I'm gonna cut his legs off, and as he's falling, I'm gonna also take his head off too. As he's
Nice.
falling.
Yeah, skull taking. You had
And I-
what do you have the temp HP from? Strength from not valor?
Ebon plate armor. Whenever a creature adjacent to me dies, you
Oh,
gain
yeah,
temporary
nice.
hit points. Yeah.
Cool.
It's pretty useful.
Remember they don't stack.
Yeah. But like
that's
I've been
useful
taking like
for-
3. Yeah.
Yeah, it's useful for your ongoing damage. Alright.
When I take off the head and it's like in the air, I'm gonna catch it like by putting my fingers through the eye sockets.
Awesome.
Do you have the dexterity for that? That's pretty...
I'm just trying, man.
I don't have an issue with that happening. I'm just saying that's very, very, very fucking nimble.
He does not have the dexterity, but he is
give
in
a shot.
Soul Taker's Rage, which gives him an automatic success.
Yeah, okay. When it
Shoves
comes
his
to
fingers
skulls,
through the skull. He misses the eyes. Just
when it comes to skulls, accept no substitutes.
Absolutely not.
Oh god.
get him.
Oh yeah. I'm on 5 foot step. I'm gonna do the old reach around Fletch to kill somebody.
Reach around.
Reach around.
Oh yeah, I barely hurt him.
Yeah.
Making sure he bleeds.
He says, "Oh, that stings."
Well, it's 7 damage. But yeah,
he's bloodied. He doesn't say that.
Oh, that stings, y'all.
Yeah, okay, that's my turn.
Just him left. Guess he's just gonna look around in shock and keep attacking Fletch.
They're gonna sell you at IKEA. Right next to the dressers.
Misses.
You used dwarf.
Jeez.
I keep telling you I'm not a dwarf. I know.
Dragus, finish him. You kill him.
Oh, good.
Well, ever.
I suppose that's that. We should
Welcome to
probably
IKEA.
we should probably get rid of the boat some way. Considering that if anybody comes by, they're gonna be really suspicious of a random boat.
I'm sure Strigus will be sure to take care of that when we leave.
Yeah, I'm gonna start offloading everything.
I'm gonna go to look at Gats like, you're perfect again.
Isn't it only a temporary thing, though?
Oh, yes.
So once his rage fades and his power kind of, returns back inside himself, it goes away. We know what he truly.
So how did it feel having your old body back?
Brad, are you muted?
Yes. Apparently.
Felt good.
Felt good. I miss that sweet ass arm.
As do I. It caused much devastation.
Well, Fletch, when you looked over to Gats, he's holding 7 heads in the same pose of like the guy who's holding all the lemons. And you
Damn head stealing whore.
Gats immediately thinks, "Why can't I hold all these heads?"
Fucking god.
Oh my god.
So you guys are
Those will
unloading
get you
things.
ahead in life.
Oh no.
A head a day keeps Gemini at bay.
Collect everything we can. And
Even the heads?
Take back the payment. You can put those on posts on the side of the road if you like. But we
Okay, cool.
We should probably avoid attracting any attention before we start. If they have heightened defenses, it might prove a little bit more difficult than normal.
True. We should move.
They'll
quickly.
probably see the horde from far off, so once they show up, we should move fast.
Agreed.
Isn't this a couple of days now?
Well, yeah, but I'm just saying that we should
Yeah.
make preparations, like,
Oh,
as
definitely.
they arrive to do it, because... Like, you can't fucking hide, like, 10,000 tribal people.
Bugbears and shit. So
This
should
is
we
like-
sink this ship or torch it?
I'm thinking that we give it the Viking funeral style, where we push it out, then just burn it till it, is no longer
Right.
operable, then it just sinks.
Dump,
Yeah.
dump
Well,
the meat
how
on.
close are we? How close are we to the keep? We don't want to have a big old smoke signal for him.
Sure
You're
we
like
do.
3 or 4 hours away.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
That should be fine.
It's a good ways out. So
Torture it.
definitely
That way
make
you
sure to
guys do-
take all our money and everything that we're
Yeah.
supposed to collect.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you got
the-
everything off there.
And the pelts they got.
Yeah, we're taking everything. Well, food, probably the water too, because why not?
Obviously, we're not carrying like huge fucking crates, but we're carrying like the pelts, the ivory, and the shit like that.
Yeah, yeah. The pelts are all kind of bundled up, so it's not too hard. Although you guys are like slightly encumbered.
Excellent.
I mean, we're making multiple
We're
trips.
traveling hides tradesmen.
I mean, not encumbered while unloading the boat, but carrying it all to like the town a few hours away.
It's the perfect cover.
Your first.
Yeah.
Fur and ivory sales. We came
Does anybody actually know the local laws? I hung out around cities a lot, and sometimes they don't like you killing the local animals.
They don't know if it was local or not. We could just say we got these from traders.
Eh, fair enough.
Yeah.
I'm
so
gonna-
you guys-
Everybody make sure to turn on your circlets,
Yes.
in case we get
Yeah.
spotted by accident.
Hide my armor.
Mhm.
Change it to commoner's clothing.
Alright, let's go find a nice place to hole up.
So we hit 20 pelts before. How many pelts did they find? Or well,
Not as much as us.
10.
10, so 30 pelts total. Excellent, excellent.
They really
So,
suck at
also-
chasing seals.
There was a battered sea chest that is locked inside, like the captain's area where he had his wardrobe.
How heavy is it?
It's really small.
Oh, I'm just gonna grab it then. It's something to do in our downtime.
Okay.
It's probably the payment.
Also, in the captain's stuff, you find a silver statue of a nude mermaid.
Oh.
I need that for scientific reasons.
What a guy.
If you do sell it, it's worth 50 gold.
Well, I mean, he needs it for scientific reasons. I don't mind giving it to him.
If it's scientific, we can't fight him.
Maybe he needs to
random-
study the anatomy for something.
The random Vikings had 350 gold in loose coinage on their persons.
350?
Yeah. Did
Did you say 350 or 300?
350. Also, the captain has 6 bottles of fine whiskey that he squirreled away. That, if you decide to sell them, are worth 10 apiece.
I think we're probably just gonna drink them. We're gonna be pretty bored.
Need something to enjoy the road.
Okay. So you all pack up and start heading towards. So do you want to roll your thievery? Do you want...
Yeah, well, once we're all set up, yeah, sure.
Yeah, you guys are marching. It's early morning.
Yeah, put
Plenty
as
of
much
time.
distance between us and the now roasting ship.
Because I'm presuming basically what we did is we just pushed it up and just lit it on fire. Then as it drifts out, it's just gonna burn and then eventually sink.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sure. Okay, so thievery. These are master. Do I get the +2 because like they're masterwork thieves tools or whatever?
Yes.
Okay. You know, I just almost rolled 1d20 +2. Oh shit, that's trash. That shit's fucking trash, dog.
Don't forget if that's
Five minutes down, a couple more hours to go. You're gonna succeed eventually. Another 5 minutes down. Keep going. Keep going. Nah, I might as well just say you open it. You guys are gonna have tons of time.
No, there we go.
There you go. So it takes you like what, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 minutes along the walk as you're kind of just trying to open it. There is 8,000 gold neatly stacked in.
Yeah, I'm assuming that's in platinum, considering you said it was a really small chest.
Yep.
This is a chest of holding.
Chest.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Considering we probably won't be able to buy anything once the bugbears start ravaging the city, and probably won't be able to get our money back, considering it's probably going to be scattered to the wind. We might as well go shopping a little bit. So you said 8,000 or 800?
1,000.
I'm pretty tired. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
cut me a slight bit of slack.
Yeah, no worries.
Okay, all right.
So,
my God.
you know, you're a couple miles from the town, basically, after a couple hours of walking. You see it in the distance, and close to the town is the massive keep, which guards the northern entrance into the kingdom of Talongard. You know, because think of like a great wall basically guarding against the barbarian tribes of the north kind of thing, and this is like their defense against that,
So they have the Great Wall of China.
basically. And yeah, and there is a town there. You guys would know it's the town of Alden Cross, because either from Uptie's maps or just knowledge of the kingdom here. What do you guys do?
Let's go sell all this pelt and ivory crap, and let's buy a few things. We'll probably need some more specific devices for our coming trials.
Agreed. Be sure to keep that money in the chest, though.
Yeah, naturally.
Okay. Cool. So you arrive at the town, and you are all disguised, correct?
Correct.
Yes.
Just
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, I can only speak for myself. Everybody else can speak for. I would probably try to wait until everybody else is ready.
Yeah.
Yes.
oh, I walk in, bugbear it up.
And bugbear it up.
Hey guys, how's it going?
Oh! Oh! Oh!
Jesus Christ!
So it's a small town. You can tell it's very prosperous here. There seems to be a lot of trade going on. It's also very pious. You see hundreds of symbols and of Pelor and many churches in the town. Lots of kind of acolytes walking up and down the streets, along with soldiers, knights. There is a dwarf presence here in this town as well.
We had 30 pets.
Okay, and they were 20 GP each, right?
Mm-hmm.
50.
50, damn.
Yeah. 20 ivory, and that was the 20 GP, and then the 30 pelts were 50. We have an ivory spear that's very eloquently made and worth 1,000.
Okay, so that's
The
plus
silver
100.
statue, obviously, Keith is keeping.
Okay. We are just about done. Okay, that is the final tally. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Everybody gets 26.25 gold to go spend. If we're splitting it even.
26,
Which I assume we are, because, you know, it's 40. You need to be able to spend your own money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's not including the payment that we need to give back to Fawn, right?
Correct.
I don't think... Did he say we needed to give it back? He just wanted us to take it back from him.
Yeah. I mean, he didn't say bring it back.
But I'm going to
Yeah.
assume he wants it back, so...
I would give it back to him. I don't want any room for
Yeah.
error.
Yeah.
Ah, good. You're leaving some wiggle room. That's smart. Just in case. All right. So what's the total without that then?
I didn't include it unless that 350/200 GP was it.
No, the 350
it
was the
was-
Vikings.
Was it what they were
Payment
paid?
was The 3,000 gold.
Oh, I didn't include that at all.
Okay. So you
Okay, so we
get
still have the
almost
26.
3,000 without the 3,000?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, my.
We've been making some business deals, boy.
So, as I
We did
heard
also
it-
kind of rob the native people.
Pretty blindy, yeah.
I mean, it's basic economics. To them, it wasn't robbery. To them, they were getting a fucking sweet deal.
That's true, because they don't have mines, they don't have
Yeah,
refineries.
They were happy. So yeah, there's numerous smiths making arms and armor. Just about everything. You can find just about everything. Scrolls and magic items, potion, stuff like that. There's only one inn here called the Lord's Dalliance.
I don't think I'd want to suffer a human settlement. Well, and dwarf. Personally, but I don't know about everybody else.
Since we're probably not going to get into combat for the rest of the session, you guys can probably hold off worrying about buying stuff until next time. But if there's other things you wanted to do before,
I'm going to go start to inspect the wall and the gate. Like, I mean, I'm going to do it like nonchalantly while I basically just wander the town. Like-
so the keep and the wall and stuff is like 30 minutes walk out of town.
And then I guess I'll just do that later, sneaking around, like, when it gets darker.
Okay, so you want to wait till night and do that?
Yeah.
All right. Anyone doing stuff during the day?
I'm actually going to ask around about the gate and kind of play off the aspect of looking like a bard, more or less, with my lyre.
Okay.
Just going around asking with my my journal out, kind of like taking notes, almost like a scholar, almost. Like, oh yes. What else? Like, what else have they defended against? It has to be fantastic for storytelling.
Okay. Why don't you roll a bluff first? See how well you pull off this guise.
Oh god, this is gonna go horrible, isn't it?
Yeah, you got this. I believe.
You want me to intimidate them?
I firmly believe in your abilities, Fletch. See,
Oh,
I
oh.
firmly believed. I held my theological grounds.
25?
Okay, yeah. So, you do a good job of passing this off, you think. But who and where are you going to ask your questions? Because asking random people walking up and down, most of the people seem to be pretty busy.
Pretty much like any guards or any such who look like they've been to the wall, or even more gritty looking townsfolk who probably look like they've had some experience in combat.
Alright, asking the guards, you'll get kind of like the generic response of, oh yes, the wall is held for hundreds of years and it'll keep holding for hundreds more. We've repelled every assault of anyone crazy enough to attack it.
Yes, more. I'm sure there's plenty of amazing tales of bravery men holding off terrible things. Even just bandits and such.
Yeah, but I'm on duty, and his partner next to him says, yeah, move along before I get my foot club.
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to cause a disturbance. Is there anyone who'd be off duty that could possibly buy a drink and get some more fanciful tales for him?
You must be new at this bard thing. Have you checked the inn?
Oh, yeah. Hey, I am a little new. Yes, sorry. Go to the inn, find out.
Alright, you start heading there. What about the rest of you?
Can I roll like perception to find out what areas of this city are like less manned and would be easier to form an assault on or something.
You could do that. Just to be clear, though, you weren't really told to do anything to this town.
The gate is outside the town. This is basically like just a town adjacent to the gate. The gate wasn't built to protect the town. It's built to protect like the lands beyond.
Yes.
Okay, never mind.
Okay.
The rampaging barbarian horde is probably going to fuck up this town pretty much immediately.
Yeah, instantly. Like this is just a snack for them.
We're just
Zero
going to see
to
the chieftains that we armed like running by as well.
Drive by.
Drive by, fucking their little gay boats.
They lean out and throw like 2 spears and they're like, "All right, we're done."
Chief life, chief life.
All right. So, do the rest of you want to join Fletch at the inn as he's doing his?
I can't go to the inn.
I will.
I know better.
All right.
I'll go.
He'll break something.
Hey,
Right,
no, I won't. I'll break people.
Listen, that's still something.
I'll go. You know, I mean, knowing how Gats really can't go anywhere, I'm gonna go make sure he's staying out of trouble.
Okay. Yeah. I think leaving him unsupervised is something you guys would never do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was thinking about that in the other game. I'm like, you guys are going to try to stick me with him because I am the immortal, ever awake person. I'm totally going to blow you off.
Yeah. So.
I mean,
going to- can move in.
Oh my god.
So what are you doing, Gan?
I'm just gonna stand in here so I can see the room.
Yeah, that's.
Oh, like
Steel curtain, dude. Yeah, so you enter in. It's still kind of early morning, so you see
So-
like tons of dwarves eating breakfast. You also see in the corner there looks to be like some traveling actors or musicians or bards or something, and just some kind of common travelers and barmaids serving food and drink, and the innkeeper and what looks to be his wife serving people. I'm sorry, Gats, were you gonna say something?
So I'm outside of it, right? So
Yeah,
I
I'm
can't...
with you.
Alright, so Hogtie is out here. Okay.
I mean, you can just move your token aside if you want to actually see.
Oh no. I'm being as legit as possible here. Like, who do I see if I look around?
dwarfs, probably.
Like the common streets. Not so much dwarves. Like dwarves is like 20th of the town.
I don't know. It appears to be 60% of this bar.
Yes,
It's,
there are a lot of dwarves in the bar.
They're probably rabid alcohol purchasers.
Are there any
so-
kids out here?
Oh no.
Yes.
Gats,
Gats. Gats.
please.
Gats. Just hear a child screaming in the town. Just
Oh,
No!
I'm gonna put my hand on his shoulder.
The plan! No!
Not now.
Soon.
But I could shower these roads with everyone.
Shh. Shh. Remember where we are. Shh.
Oh shit.
Joy! Yeah.
Can I feel him flinching with my hand on his shoulder every time he says joy?
Yeah. Joy. Oh. So I'm gonna set my sword against this wall and lean Fonzie style against this wall.
Okay. We'll give you like worried looks as they move past you in and out of the bar.
Good.
You know, I'm like, I mean, I know this probably will attract attention, but I realize it's probably the best I'm gonna get out of him, so I'm alright with it.
Do you want him in the bar with drunk people?
No. They try to pick a fight with you and you just decapitate them.
You're a big cunt.
You're a big gun. Roll initiative.
DM doesn't even say. He just turns around and says it.
Just roll initiative. Oh. Alright.
Yeah, so, Fletch, Keith, and I assume Astragus, are you entering the bar?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sitting at this table over here.
Okay, yeah, you sit down, you get served whatever you like. What do you guys order?
A bit of pheasant.
Pheasant.
Yeah,
Fancy.
that's fruity. That's good.
Caught
Yes.
this morning, my lord.
As I said, he is a man of fine taste.
I'm a man of fine taste, Mr. Kyber.
As you are eating it, I'm sure Astragus looks at it as it is not completely well done, blackened to charcoal, urge to incinerate, rising. And yeah, Fletch, it looks like you're approaching a group there. So you see them, they got papers and they seem to be maybe rehearsing something.
Oh. I'd go over and give a very deep bow and good evening. If I may be so bold to disrupt you for a moment, I can see you're all performers. I was wondering if you've had any tales or music to share as well to a fresh starting bard like myself. Forgive me. My name is Krieg Sleuth.
Ah, Krieg. I am William Marcus Marlowe, the beloved bard of Barrington himself.
Pleasure. To meet
We
you.
are the group of Ye Merry Men.
You merry man.
Unfortunately, I cannot share with you our act or our copyrights.
Of course. Oh, I've been going around just trying to collect a few fanciful tales myself. I was wondering what would be a few good pointers you could give to a man such as myself. I've been wondering if there's been any tales of the wonderful keep outside of town. I've heard it's been quite the stronghold for many a people and stories to come from.
That boring old thing? Nah. Not a single interesting story about it. But speaking of the keep, we're actually going to be playing there in a couple of days, and he hands you a flyer.
Oh, they take a great interest on my face.
Yeah, it says, Ye Merry Men is hereby performing The Fall of Amber Lynn at Ballantine Keep on a one-night exclusive engagement. And he says, but assume someone like yourself wouldn't be invited. Terribly sorry.
Oh.
Maybe you'll catch one of our shows down the road.
I do hope so. It's been such a wonderful pleasure to meet you, though.
Indeed.
Sorry for
go back.
disturbing you. Thank you again, though.
Yeah, they go back to rehearsing and, they're kind of reading off scripts and some people are playing kind of ambient music for the readings and stuff.
But I'm just gonna kind of turn around I must have been misled about the keep then. Oh.
The guards, of course, were playing it up oh, it's legendary, but it's just to most people they're oh, that boring.
They're fucking bored.
Oh yeah.
If you do want, you can try to gather rumors.
I'm going to. I just going around and doing a few interesting aspects.
Okay, roll diplomacy.
Excellent.
And anyone can do this if they want around.
I don't know how good that diplomacy is. Well, Keith, actually, he's a handsome fuck.
Yeah, my diplomacy shit though.
Oh,
It's only a 1.
damn.
All right, yeah. So you probably hit up you know, a villager who sits next, or you sit next to him at the bar, and you see him. He's been kind of looking over at the dwarves, and you kind of start talking him up, and he tells you that he's like, that pack of dwarves over there, led by that grumpy short fellow. His name's Barnabas. They're here to fix up the tower of the keep. So I've heard. Seems a hard-working fellow. Just don't like him.
I'm gonna.
Do you engage in casual racism?
Yeah, sure, why not? I hear the shorter they are, the angrier they are.
Yeah. And you see the dwarfs start, like, about this time, start heading out, as they've obviously finished their food and drinks and stuff.
Well, I'm
Go
gonna
ahead.
try and step in real quick. This is just. Excuse me. Good Sir Dwarf. This is a.
Yes, what is it?
I've always come to know, because like I take out the little journal again. But I've always heard that dwarves always have fanciful tales and even just more amazing architecture. I was wondering, because I've heard a little bit that you were fixing up the keep. Is there any particular reason, maybe a battle or something had happened to damage it? Or even maybe just a few tales about yourself. I'm sure you have some amazing interests that would like to be passed down.
No time for that. There's work to be done. Just general repairs. No damage from some great battle. Everything breaks down eventually, especially human work. He looks at you, kind of.
It's true, we don't make anything as quite as stout and sturdy as a noble dwarf such as yourself. What has been breaking down? I know it's always bridges or some very bad foundation work, usually, unfortunately.
So why don't you roll a bluff? He's going to examine you closely when you say that. And this is to see through your disguise.
Oh, if I was to see through my disguise, that would actually have a +5.
Okay, 25.
Yeah,
Because of the circlet.
yeah.
Whew.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, oh, thank God for the circles. Also, thank God I fucking have shape-shifting armor.
You see him kind of reach down and put his hand on his club. He's like, listen here, son, that's a good way to get your feet clubbed. Around these parts, you don't ask about that kind of stuff. Very suspicious. I'm gonna be on my way and forget we had this conversation.
Yes, terribly sorry. Maybe I could buy you a drink to make up for it later on. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, they are. He hears you, but he walks out the door without saying it.
Wipe the sweat from my brow a little bit. Oh, the fiery ones, those.
Yeah, I mean, people, you do the wrong thing, you're gonna get your feet clubbed.
Oh God, it's always the feet. Why the feet?
All right, so I think that's a good point to end on. Next session we'll resume with some more rumor gathering, maybe, and also how you guys are gonna take down a keep. Who knows? And
Oh,
of
yeah.
course, you guys can buy and sell.
How much is a spyglass? Because that actually seems like it'd be pretty useful. Spyglass of perception. I mean, it's only 680 gold. It's not like I'm gonna buy many other things.
That actually would, I'll tell you, that will give you some information.
I mean, it's a +3 to perception checks, and I mean, it is also a spyglass, so I mean, it's
Yeah.
not like it isn't useful.
Yeah, just having the spyglass itself will definitely tell you something.
Yeah, I'll buy the fucking magical one. I ain't a pussy. Let's buy that. Oh, can I buy a bag of holding?
Yeah, whatever you want to
Bag
buy.
of holdings are irresistible to me.
They're so useful.
They
I
really
bought
fucking-
flame things because I need more fire.
Alright, so I bought 2 wondrous items with all of my money so far. Can I get a third?
Where you have money for. And
Talk to
you
myself,
guys
I
are level 4.
Oh yeah,
I-
baby.
Nice.
Nice. Everybody nice.
Nice.
Nice. Damn it.
So
Dude, I could get a wheelie sled.
No one
Uh,
expects the Gemini Inquisition. Oh god.
so yeah, you guys can just hit me up during the week, send me a PM about your choices of items and level up stuff, because I'm actually kind of really tired tonight. I didn't get much sleep.
Yeah,
Tell me
fair.
about it, dude. Fucking didn't sleep at all. The only sleep I got was after work. It was.
Preaching to the choir, I know.
Oh my god.
Ecstatic.
Fantastic. There are children out here.
Oh jeez.
Fletch
What?
running back and forth. And you.
I just imagine Gats like with both hands on his hilt of his sword.
And it's
And,
like, oh.
He looks like Michael J. Fox. He's shaking so much.
Just, all of a sudden, he just like Hogtie's standing next to him. All of a sudden, he just starts fucking just going. You're like, no,
No.
get back here.
Stop,
I'm sure if he was-
stop, sit down.
He'd probably lasso you.
I don't want to cause too much of a scene. People might be interested.
Yeah, that would be obvious, but
Just play it off like he's a special needs kid.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, the special needs kid can hold a full blade.
Well, I mean, it's not entirely inaccurate. They gotta
It's like-
compensate somewhere.
It sounds like the guard would really want to get interested at that point when we have a special needs kid that can hold a fucking full blade.
You want to join the guard, kid? Yeah.
Yo, like
send him
it's
there.
like, dude, Hogtie, there's a family over there. We gotta go.
Kill them all.
You're just like in this constant struggle where you really want to.
Like, dude, look at them. They're so happy. I gotta kill them. What?
it would only take one cleave, Hogtie.
Yes,
That's all I'm asking for.
Just one.
One
Just
cut,
one.
one cut, then we leave. One.
Just one. I'll swing it once. That's it.
If I miss, we can leave.
He swings it and just keeps spinning and goes through the town. It's technically one.
That still only counts as one.
I'm like lawnmowing the fucking town.
So,
Fletch finally comes out of the bar. There's just gore everywhere.
Fucking damn it!
No.
So everyone. had
Hogtie, what
fun,
happened? I couldn't
and
stop.
Everyone had fun killing the guy who was responsible for my horrible Swedish accent. I don't
Yeah.
even know if that's a Swedish
he didn't
accent.
complain in Swedish while we killed him, so I give it a 6 out of 10.
Okay.
So I'm so happy that I killed him.
See, he really had to complain in Swedish on every hit. I don't ask this out of every single enemy, but when I hate somebody's accent that much, they really need to complain in it while they die.
Oh,
That's just me.
second you said